ass like crap.
My body is a temple, but only because it hates power. That is the smartest joke of all jokes. You've got to be an owl wearing a graduation cap to get that joke. I was raised Catholic, but I don't think I was raised Catholic very well. I got kicked out of Catholic school twice. Once for getting in a fight in the 5th grade, and then again for sneaking through the girls' locker room yesterday. Here in New York, I buy my weed from this crazy girl. And I know her in the biblical sense. Of course, when I say that, I mean I don't believe a word she says. Happy surprise, you're gonna love the next 3. I've got this 5-year-old nephew, and he really looks up to me, obviously. Last week his goldfish died, and it was upsetting for him. So I took him into the bathroom, and I helped him flush the fish down the toilet. And there's an awkward moment afterwards when he turned to me, said, "Uncle Anthony, am I gonna get to see my fish again when I go up to heaven?" And I didn't know what to tell him. So I said, "Look, kid, there's no way that I can know what happens to fish when they die. But I can tell you that there is no God." Who do you guys think was smarter, Jesus or Buddha? I mean, just in terms of not letting themselves get crucified. I'm not a religious man. My Uncle Tom, you guys, is super religious. Super religious. Last month, he's walking down the street. He gets mugged and shot in the chest. Now, miraculously, and I mean miraculously, he always keeps a Bible in his left chest pocket, and he had something to read while he bled to death.
This is what you missed last week on Dutch and Royce.
Stay on the contract.
Before you play, just imagine Ryan holding a champagne glass.
Ryan's going to have to follow up with Tiffany. Tiffany's very heartfelt.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Hold on. Speech.
Yeah, Ryan, you got it, buddy. Woo! Troopers, I just received new orders. Our superiors say the war is canceled. We can all go home. Bison is getting paid up for his crimes.
Right,
and our friends will have died here.
First off, they already came out to fucking hanging out with the family. It's the worst wedding I've ever been to.
Hold on. Not only hang out with the family, and then when they sit down and do the picture montage, we have to hear "I Want to Ride Bikes with You." Then Ryan gets up and does that.
And then after the speech is over, 4 hours of the Macarena, and then go.
Check out Dutch and Royce live Tuesdays 10 to midnight only on morelikeradio.com.
Hey, smoker! Sick of smelling like a burnt turd and having your lungs filled with tar? Are you sad and lonely, like me? Well, help has arrived.
It's time for Dutch and Royce.
I have to have sex
sex with Dutch.
Yeah, you can just beat off to me and then leave.
How do you positive spin herpes?
That's what I say about penises.
This is not good radio!
A hippo's not a porpoise.
Oh, I was talking about you.
I'm still also not a porpoise. Really? You know what's sad? Match.com accepted a rapist, and you can't get on eHarmony.
Remind me never to leave this show, because if I do, you will just go on a tear and ruin my life.
No, I would never ruin your life, Dutch. You do a good job with that by yourself.
Ow.
But yeah, no, your drinking problem, remember?
Other than the prostitute that I lost my virginity to? No.
Dude, you're a loser. You stupid jerk. Dude.
Don't forget, we are better than you.
What he says in that love-E. Well, if it was me, then I would. What he owed you,
1D dance party.
baby, you should know that
Put your hands up, Mitch. You're going to feel it. What's up,
Is this a new
everybody?
song?
Dutch and Royce. Happy Tuesday, May 14th, 2013 to you all. I am Joel Dutch Van Wayne, here with my co-host Royce Learper.
Hello.
Maurice O'Connor.
Oh, what? That's not my name.
And
That's
producer
not my
Nick.
name. That's not my name. Sorry.
They call me Stacy.
I don't
Whatever
know.
happened to the Ting Tings?
That's not my name. That's not my name.
That's gonna.
Okay, stop.
God,
Stop, guys.
It's
Everyone.
gonna be a recurring thing. I know you.
Be ever occurring anything. It's fine. Let's go move on with the show.
It's not fine. Okay. Number is 954-573-2780 if you guys want to get in touch with us, or go to morelikeradio.com. Hit the live link on the page so you can join in the chat room.
I believe it's pronounced Pahe.
Or that, and you can hang out with all of us and
Not
join in
me.
the chat.
I'm not going to hang out with you.
Nobody.
But
nobody's
if
going to
you-
be there.
if you can't join in on that, then just go.
What are you talking
just,
about? You can't join in on that. It's like the easiest thing to do.
Secondly, don't fucking tell me what to do, bro.
Well, some people work and at night, or
You're
maybe
just giving them
truckers or-
excuses.
Well, if you want to, if you can't join in on that, just hashtag Dutch and Royce.
Speaking of
And-
work, seriously, speaking of work, I've been working on these guns right here, bro.
And you can hashtag Royce, the name of your guns.
Please, I want the name of guns. I'm still waiting for more. So
Bert and Ernie.
there you go. See, example, Bert and Ernie. Dude, why are your armpits sweating, Mitch? You're embarrassing me.
It's hot in here. Shut up.
Mitch is a sweaty
It
motherfucker.
really is.
I have bad deodorant too, and it makes me like
Well, dude-
spit out more.
Get
Well, you
plenty
gotta
of
find
deodorant
out-
then.
What brand do you use?
I don't know. Right guard, I think.
More like wrong guard.
Exactly.
is.
You got
It's the
you got to
worst.
switch it up, man. Like I have to like go back and forth between like Mitchum and right guard. Otherwise, like I get like a tolerance. So yeah, you got to switch it up.
Whatever I have, it's wrong. It's
Right.
not working.
Now I'm confused. Well, either way.
It's not my name.
Either way, so Mother's Day, Marie, mother to be.
But a bride to be.
Oh,
It's not
I
mother
guess
yet.
With Hispanics.
I thought that's what happens when you get
No,
married. You automatically have
No,
babies.
no, having sex gives you babies.
Oh, I've been doing
Unprotected
this whole thing
sex.
wrong.
Really wrong.
But yeah, did you guys do anything for Mother's Day?
I went
Anybody
to
do anything fun
Dallas.
with the-
We did separate Mother's Days.
But by the way, real quick, right before we go to that, did you see on I sent this to you, Dutch, on your Facebook page. It's Black, Simon, and Garfunkel sing One Direction.
No.
Okay, well here we go.
It's from Carrie Wells. She's asking, Jimmy, I love Simon and Garfunkel, so do I, but I really love Black Simon and Garfunkel. Could you have them on? I love them too. It's funny you mentioned this, because last night I was having dinner uptown. I saw them perform. They really brought the house down. They're here to perform a song right now, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, off their box set is Black Simon and Garfunkel.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door.
Really good.
Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else.
Wait till the hook. Wait till the hook. No, come on.
Baby, you light up the room like nobody else. The way that you flip your head gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, oh, oh. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Shine a light. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Unbelievable.
Okay, I like that gimmick.
Jimmy Fallon is really, his show's really grown on me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
at
he's
first,
got
look,
a lot better, especially with the musical
and
stuff.
listen, at
because-
first, on this very show, I criticized him and blah blah blah. You know what? Once you start getting his gimmick, he's a pretty funny dude.
That was funny because they got it so perfect to just with everything down from like the weird harmonies that Simon and Garfunkel used to do. Wow.
Hey, look at the picture in the chat.
I am a big Simon and Garfunkel fan, and they were spot on Simon and Garfunkel. And it takes talent to repurpose a song to a completely different style, because you have to think about something that was already made, so you have to like unmake it in your head.
Awesome. Let's be honest. The Roots are awesome.
Yeah, the fact that they do that show is just weird.
It's a
because
weird,
they're
right? It's so weird. It's a weird, like, how do they know each other?
because
you know?
they're like they're hip hop like gods at this point.
Yeah.
They're like one of the first hip hop bands who were actually good, who were huge, and then all of a sudden they're doing like a late night show. But it didn't make them lose credit.
No, they still put out albums and they still selling stuff. I mean,
Right.
Good for them.
yeah.
I love the Roots.
Dude, new Daft Punk album. I was telling you off air. I'll tell you on air.
Yes, I haven't had a chance to download it yet. I mean, I heard the
Random
one song.
Access Memories. Fuck, the whole album's fantastic. I love that band.
Anyway, you can send me like what, your favorite song from there, and we can play that going into break.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll do that. I'll send it to
do
you.
that eventually.
Royce has
But in the
been
meantime,
humming it
Marie was
nonstop.
telling me that you had a fun little something that happened to you while on Mother's Day, or
Well, we both did. Royce, do you want to go first?
You first,
okay.
then.
So I went home for Mother's Day to find out that my dad decided to have an impromptu high school reunion at his house. and when I say high school, I mean
hold on. Yeah, what year did your dad graduate? First of all,
probably in the 50s or early 60s. I don't know.
Jesus.
But when I say high school reunion, my dad went to high school in Syria. So this was Aleppo College friends from him. And they called it college because I guess back over there, a high school graduate extended as into a sophomore, for college for us.
Oh,
But,
okay.
he had like a couple of his friends that all immigrated to America after high school, and they like worked at the same like little taco stand in California. It was called Pup and Taco or something. I don't even know. The stories, I never hear the stories from my dad because one, my dad's a workaholic, and he can't ever remember anything that happened to him. So he's not a very good storyteller, and he doesn't remember stories to tell. But whenever he brings someone from his family or an old friend, they tell me the best stories. So I learn about my dad through other people. But the things that I was finding really amusing that they were telling me about was actually like the cultural differences that they remembered from when they were young to America. And it's like I never thought about it until they said it, and then I'm like, that makes total sense because of what they do. For example, I found out that in a Middle Eastern culture, if I say, hey Joel, I made some cookies, you want to try one? Even if you really want to have that cookie, you're supposed to say no. And I'm supposed to do this back and forth with you 2 to 3 times. Hey Joel, you want a cookie? No, I couldn't possibly. No, really, I made them. No, they're really delicious. I insist you have them. Okay, fine.
Okay, now hold on a second. Now, you ask me the question again, and I'll answer normally, and you give me the reaction that would happen normally to that.
Okay, so you're an American. I'm a Middle Eastern. Hey, Joel, I made some cookies. Would you like to have one?
Of course, I love cookies. Yeah. What kind?
Oh, okay. Well,
You
then
ruined
I,
it.
No,
You're
no,
supposed-
you did
no,
the
you-
wrong
no,
thing.
you did the
As
wrong
an
thing.
American, okay. Well, as an
being an
American,
I was supposed
as
to
an
say
American,
it
I would,
like the wrong way, and
No,
then
you're
you're
supposed to say it
act
the left
right
way with the
well,
right
no.
way.
As that way, I
Your
would just
way.
as that way I would just give you the cookies and probably hug you and make you fat.
And yeah, and
but the
whatever, bro.
but the problem that they had is
They
that
were
they
had.
they were going hungry because they would
hungry.
because they would say no, and as Americans you would be like, oh, okay, they're not hungry, I won't push them. So they never got food.
But that's like you have to have like this weird like a standoff every time you want to be courteous to someone.
It was like a cultural thing where you're supposed to be like, oh no, I don't want to impose. So they just like it's that thing, like you just go back and forth 2 to 3 times. But with them, they'd say no, and people wouldn't push them. So they're like, okay, I guess you don't want a cookie, and then just wouldn't have any. and at first I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense, but I never did that, so I never experienced it. But then later on, as we were like having dinner, my dad was like, hey guys, try this key lime pie, and they're like, no. And he's like, no, but just try it, and they're like, okay. And I kept laughing. I'm like, oh my god, you're doing it right now.
You're still doing it.
And then the other thing that was like blowing my mind that they were telling me about was I guess over there in the town, any neighbor could just feel like taking their entire family, knocking on your door at like 9 o'clock at night, and they have to let you in and feed you, even if they already had dinner. So they're like reminiscing about their mothers, like, oh yeah, we just had to, pack up, and clean up our dishes, and then these people would come over, and then she'd have to put the whole spread back out for them. I'm like, in America, if my family just knocked on your door, we would say, get the fuck away. It's 9 o'clock at night. Go home.
Right.
But like
my sister-in-law is similar to that. Not to like go off on a tangent, but yeah, she always feels like she has to cook or do something for us because she's Bulgarian.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's similar in a way.
But I'm like, is that some sort of like just evil mechanism where people are perpetually paying back the last person that came over to their house and made them have prepared dinner for them? So
I
it's
guess.
like now I'm gonna
What
bring
if
my
you were
family.
the guy that you just never had any food, you never bought anything because you just went over to other people's houses like, hey bro, what's going on? Oh, you got some food.
Exactly.
You got shunned.
That's what they would do. They would just be like, hey, I'm here. I'm here. What's up? Hey, I heard you have some good cheese.
Hey,
How
feed
about
me.
how about some of that cheese?
Well, you couldn't say that. You'd have to just be like, I'm here, but I don't really want food, but I kind of do, but I'll do this weird stand-up. That is so strange.
It's all this like silent understanding of how things work.
Right.
It was the weirdest thing.
It's similar when you see like black guys getting into beef with each other.
It's not in my
Like,
neighborhood.
You know what I mean? Like they'll have all this like screaming and yelling and whatnot, but no one will actually do anything because they both kind of feel like they have to.
And there's a lot of licking of lips. When black guys start getting mad, they start licking their lips a lot. Dude, I'm being serious. You know what I'm Dutch? You have black brothers and sisters. Yeah, when black guys get mad, oh man, motherfucker.
Did Dane Cook he talked about that similarly, like in the fact that like white guys like move their hands a lot before they get into a fight or something like
really?
that?
I don't know. I don't listen to Dane Cook. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm an adult. I don't listen to Dane Cook.
Now everyone has to apologize for Dane Cook.
And Spanish guys just stab you.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna just be honest.
That's just
I mean,
what's up with the stabbing?
Oh, come on, guys. Oh well,
Come on,
me.
Come on, yeah.
Come on, me. I could do better than that.
You don't stab anybody though.
Whatever. Maybe I will. I went to Dallas to visit my mommy for Mother's Day.
Fuck a cheerleader?
No.
You said mommy.
Yes, to visit my mommy for Mother's Day. And
I say Meemaw.
Yeah, well, we're mama's boys. Me and Dutch are mama's boys. Come on, it happens.
I do really, I honestly, and I'm not even lying, like I do say just retarded, like childish names when I refer to my mother.
Yeah.
Like when I'm talking to her directly.
Yeah.
Like I either call her like Ma, but I'll say like obnoxious, like Ma, or like, yeah, Meemaw, mother, or yeah, I don't ever actually just call her mom.
Yeah, well, I was going to Dallas, and of course I flew my favorite airline, Spirit Airlines again. I love these stories. So I went to the airport. I don't know, maybe airports hate me. I go to the airport. Flight's at 10:40 in the morning. It's supposed to leave at 10:40 in the morning from Orlando to Dallas, Texas. Get to the airport early. All set to go. I would love to slip then. It was a Saturday. Get to the airport. We get to the gate. I look at the flight. It's only delayed by like 30 minutes. You know, it's supposed to leave at 10:40. It's going to leave at 11:15. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, that's you don't get mad at that. You know, you're like, whatever. You know, not that big of a fucking deal. So I get there. We're waiting. Then the plane at our gate, you know, the we're going to have lands, and the people get off. And then they get over the intercom. They go, the flight to Dallas from Orlando will be leaving at noon because we're waiting on a crew member that's not here yet. So let me explain. The crew member was in Miami. Then at 12, well, I was at 11:30. Then at 12, they get over and they go, the plane's just taken off from Miami. They should be here in 30 minutes. And when they land, because that crew member was in Miami, when they land, you guys will be taking off at around 12:30. So fine, no problem. We wait, we sit. Then what we didn't know is there was a flight that was supposed to go to Atlantic City that was supposed to leave at 9 o'clock. But guess what? It hadn't left yet. So the plane that was for us, they gave it to them. So what they did was they go, we need you guys. There's a gate change announcement. We need you guys to go to 34. So all the Dallas people go to 34. The only problem is, Dutch, the 34 was also the gate for the plane going to Houston. So you have about how many people sit in a plane just stacked in a little terminal waiting? Fine. No problem. Gets more fun than this, though. So we're all waiting, and everyone's all confused. And
know which flight to Texas they're trying to take.
No one knows.
Oh
So
God.
then they get over the thing and go, there's a mechanical problem with 30, because they gave our plane away. Our plane has been given away now. They gave it away to the fucking gamblers. of
But I
Atlantic
wanted
City.
that plane.
Well, fuck it. They gave it away.
It's my plane.
Then there's a plane parked over here in 34, but they said there's mechanical issues. Mechanical issues is translation for, we're going to say mechanical issues. That way nobody gets mad because, hey, you don't want to fly in a plane that might crash. So
yeah, well, exactly, because what actually happened was that they caught the two, stewardesses in the back eating each other's assholes out.
So then we do that, and then we wait at 1:30. Mind you, flight's supposed to be at 10:40. At 1:30, they tell us, oh, gate change again. They moved us back to 32. Why? Because they were just moving us out of the way so they could get Atlantic City out there. We were just being herded like cattle. You might as well have had a fucking German Shepherd out there herding us from fucking terminal to terminal. So anyway, finally we go back to 32. Plane lands at 2:30. Everyone's just fucking aggravated and pissed. And at least they gave us free. Oh wait, nothing. They gave us free nothing. We still have to buy your soda, your water.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
That's I hate airlines.
Yep, that's Spirit Airlines for you.
Don't
You
give
might as
anything
well.
anymore.
Spirit Airlines. I'm telling you, in 2 years it's gonna have like chickens in the overhead compartment and goats roaming in the back. I swear to you, dude, it's like a Haitian bus with wings. Dude, I feel dirty whenever I fly in Spirit. I fucking feel dirty. It's horrible.
That was like when I flew over to Bulgaria for my brother's wedding. I flew in like Polish Airlines.
Oh my God, no!
What's with you and the Bulgaria stories? How did you relate Bulgaria to both of our stories?
Wow, dude, that's awesome.
Oh wow, I didn't mean to do that either. I'm just saying that like on that plane, you were talking about having chickens on.
Yeah.
These people may as well had because their carry-ons were literally like bed sheets with shit inside of it with a top knot, and they were carrying those on as their carry-ons.
I forgot to tell you. Wait,
you don't bring your bed sheets with shit?
Wait, I forgot to tell you. There was an old man standing there, at the Spirit Airline thing, and the old man had a dog, and if the dog is small enough, you could bring him with you in the little case, little dog carrying case. So they had it, and he put him down. The old man literally, Dutch, I'm not even kidding you. Look how far me and Marie are from each other. Look at the camera. That's how far we were. Okay. He literally went to the other, turned around to get some water for the water fountain, and the dog was right there, right behind him. Immediately, the gay Spirit guy, the guy working the gate, gets up. He goes, if somebody doesn't claim this dog, we're by federal law have to take
We're
it
gonna
away.
euthanize it.
And then the old man,
Put it down.
The old man turns around and goes, "It's my dog. I'm right here." Just turn around literally for a second. So not only is the flight late, not only are they fucking lying to you, they're just taking people's dogs. I hate you, Spirit. I hate you so much.
You didn't even tell any of your awesome jokes.
Oh
that got
my God,
so much...
dude! I was standing there because I'm so naturally funny. because I started ranting. No, I started ranting because ranting like I was on the radio. I was cursing. Kids were covering their ears. And this guy walks up to me and he goes, "Dude, you should do radio or something." I'm like, "Yeah, I do radio."
He said it to you.
I swear to God. I was like,
Wow.
"Yeah, I do radio, bro. I know, dude. Totes, I'm totes profesh. I'm totes profesh." And anyway, it was.
Royce apparently was cracking up the hizzy.
Bro, I was fucking killing. For example, that same guy that wanted to euthanize the dog gets on the thing, dude, we've already been for 5 hours, bro. Everyone's miserable. And instead of like, oh, the flight was in instead of the first thing you say is, guys, we apologize. Be a business and apologize. But instead he gets right on there being a fucking smarmy gay guy. Well, that's the thing. If you guys, we're gonna be boarding an already fat, that fucking gay fucking flight attendant horseshit that he was spewing. And I yelled I swear to God, as loud as I could in that terminal. How about I'm sorry? And the guy looked at me, and I didn't break eye contact. I looked him right in his fucking eyes. he just shook his head, and then I looked at the black guy next to him, like, right, dude? And the black guy goes, I know, man, right? I swear to God, old black guy with like my son's in the Navy hat. I know, man, right? I'm like, I bonded with an elderly black gentleman in the airport.
That's funny. Is there anything better when you kill in a place that's not like a comedy setting?
Yeah, but dude, I'm always
like a movie theater or even
It's easy to bond with other people that are frustrated at a mutual enemy.
Dude, I even hit him with the hey, you know why they call it Spirit Airlines? Because you have to pray your flight's not delayed. Boom! Got 3 laughs right with that one. Bro, you have to work your audience, I'm not gonna do hard R stuff. I'm not gonna be like
well, exactly.
Well, no. In that case, you could get arrested.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared. I was seriously, dude. All those people there wanted to just yell at these people, but everyone's now scared that you're going to immediately. Dutch, you almost went to jail for not taking your headphones off.
Exactly.
Just for not taking your headphones off, you almost went to jail. So.
Well, yeah, and wanting to sit in a place where it was the same seat as the place I was sitting before.
Well, Royce, I think what you should do is write a book on how to properly heckle flight airline attendants and stewardesses without getting arrested, because apparently you have that talent.
No, I really did. And every time that gay guy walked by me the rest of the time before we got on, he was you could just feel that he hated me. You know when you feel somebody hates you?
Oh yeah.
I felt it, but I was just smiling every time he walked by. It made me so happy that he hated me so much, and I didn't stop bothering him because he was the one taking my ticket. Oh my God, I forgot. He was the one taking my ticket. So when I gave it to him, because they tell you to pre-tear it, I didn't. Fuck you, I'm pre-tearing it. Suck my dick, you pre-tear it. Because if you print it,
they tell you now to pre-tear your tickets.
Because if you print it at home, like wow, if you print it at home, you get like a top copy and a bottom copy, and they tell you pre-tear it, and I'm like, oh fuck you, and I gave it to him, and he goes. And just really, just the gay. And then he put it on the table. And the worst part is, he slipped the first time because he was trying to be like smarmy,
smooth, like the whole.
But you know what I mean? Yeah. Like when you hold the paper and you're gonna break it, and sometimes it slips a little,
right.
And you hit your knuckle, and you hit your knuckle. Yeah. So then it ripped, and I go, thanks. And I looked. I swear to God. Hold on.
Oh, no.
I said, thanks, Mark. And walked on the plane.
Who's Mark?
That was name tag said Mark, and I didn't realize it.
That would have been so much greater if his name tag said like Jeff.
No, fuck him. I said thanks, Mark, like that. I went thanks, Mark, and I walked on the plane. And I forgot to tell you, Marie bought me one of those airplane pillows that looks like a U on your neck. So I was doing this with that on my neck. I swear to God, I must look like a fucking
neck.
I swear to God, yeah, because I had shit in my hands. I must look like a fucking crazy. Is it down here? I'll grab it. Hold on, I'll find it.
This like smarmy Puerto Rican in the middle of the.
Royce is telling me all these stories as I'm picking him up from the airport this afternoon. And I'll just go, I'm so glad we had separate trips, because I would have been mortified sitting next to him just yelling things. I would have just been like, shh, calm down. I don't want to get arrested. But with him by
because
himself.
you know what he would do if you were there, he would be even more obnoxious.
He
and
would
then
be
he would
worse.
elbow you and look at you like, right? Yeah, you get it too, right?
I was wearing
Why
this.
don't you tape this stuff, dude? Like
Here.
I taped that weird, awkward conversation I had with that old lady. Come on, man. You got to be thinking about this kind of stuff.
Is that
Look.
being chroma keyed out?
No, it's not.
Okay.
This is what I was wearing, Dutch. If you look at the feed real quick,
Hold on.
this is what I was. This is what I was wearing.
Did you have headphones like that on too?
No,
Because I know you
no.
have some.
Yeah, but no, I had just the little ear ones. I didn't have these on.
Yeah, that thing.
It was.
I like the fact that it's powder blue.
I don't fuck care. Fuck yeah. It's it's comfy. I don't give a shit. So I'm wearing this like this. Thanks, Mark. And I walked into the plane, and the lady behind me went. Well, more like like you could tell that because everyone hated this douchebag.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Yeah, fuck you, Mark.
Screw Mark.
Then you get on the plane and it's even more horrible because I had to sit next to two Mexicans. They were fucking humongous, and I'm pretty big too, so that wasn't great.
Oof.
And Spirit, Spirit uses an Airbus 320, and they normally fit 28 people.
Airbrush? Wow.
Airbus. They normally fit 28 people, or not 28 people. It's 28 rows. But Spirit crams 32 rows in to where other airlines put 28. So there's absolutely no leg room. I mean, they don't even have recline buttons on the seat. There's no leg room.
Well, I don't
But
know
it's
why they
fine.
have reclines anyways, because it doesn't do anything for you. It just pisses off the person behind you. Anywho.
Anyway, that was
Joel, did you have any fun Mother's Day adventures?
Okay. I don't know if I should bring this up.
Well, then you
because
should.
it's a family matter.
Okay, but don't use names, stupid.
I won't use names. So like there was a bunch of
Mark. Call him Mark.
Mark. So like
That's
they
not
were
my
sa-
name.
That's not my name.
I hate this bit already.
Okay, fine. We'll do something different. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
That's not my name.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Dutch.
You assholes, you lost my face. Okay, no, okay. So we had a whole like Mother's Day thing set up at my mom's place, and they were my sisters who were they love corresponding through email as far as who's bringing what. Okay, you bring this, you bring the beer, you bring what. And then there was a couple of my siblings who couldn't make it. Like the ones who have kids, and they were doing their own Mother's Day thing. Then one of my siblings, and like I said, I won't say her name. But she said that she wasn't going to be able to make it for whatever reason. And my one sister, who was putting the whole thing together, and we all have kind of the same sense of humor. My sister, in good gesture, was saying to her, "Oh, that's lame because the last time we saw you was around Christmas time."
Right
now. Because she moved away, but then her and her husband and kids moved away, but then moved back.
Okay.
So now, generally you would probably get like an email back on, yeah, I know it's lame. I'm sorry, I suck. No, my one sister decided to go on a 1-page rant about how the one sister who wrote that was a awful Christian and how she should die and
whoa.
the fact that like she's still a virgin because she's saving herself and yada yada, and like it had nothing to do with anything that my other sister said.
Right.
And let's just say a lot of drama ensued in the fact that it was not only just tagged in that one email, but every member of my family was also tagged in the same
Dutch,
email.
why can't you just have happy memories?
Why
is every time you tell us, hold on, why is every time we tell a story about your life?
Because it's more entertaining.
Shut up.
Way.
No, nothing happened. No, not more entertaining. Statistically, more bad things happen to you than good things. For a good-looking guy, you fucking have a lot of bad shit happen to you. Fucking you have a rain cloud follow you everywhere. Brood, you need a breathalyzer in your car. Don't pretend. That's fucking bad news bears, bro.
Well, it's because I made a dumb mistake. I mean, we've been over that 1,000 times. It has nothing to do with my family. Hence, you're arguing the same way my sister was.
Whoa. Passive aggressive much?
Turned on you.
Suck like a girl. No. So it got to the point where like my older brother had to like send a message to my other sister and go, look, call me, otherwise you're gonna lose. You're gonna have everyone in this family hate you. And then like there was no apology, there was no nothing, and then and the thing is that like with me, with my family drama, like I mean, we've documented before that my parents are getting divorced and everything like that. I stay out of all that drama. I don't like being part of family drama because it sucks. It's painful. It's not something I want to be part of.
Cornex says your family sounds like a continuous Florida story, Dutch. That is fucking fantastic.
But can we at some point tonight get back to the Florida Man Twitter feed?
Yeah, no. I already have it pulled up for later. Don't worry.
Yeah, we have to get so much fun the first time we did that. We got to do that again. But no, good job, Kodak. So it's just okay, and like this is the same sister that forced her current husband to move away from the job that they're in because she thought the house was haunted. Like
was it?
I don't know. And the thing is, like, I just
sister up there to go check it out.
I get so mad.
Don't be a dick. Why do you gotta be a dick, man?
That's why I passed by it, because I knew he was just being a dick.
Come on, bro.
That's what she does. It's legitimate.
Ghost hunting's legitimate?
Yes.
Bill Murray did it.
Or the businesses.
I guess if Bill Murray did it. But I try my hardest to stay out of all the family drama, but this one made me so fucking mad because it was so stupid. And it's like, we were raised by the same people, and your logic goes that way? Like, I don't...
Maybe she was drunk. Maybe it was drunk logic.
Because there's a lot of people... No, she doesn't drink. She's a mother of two.
Well, she's the good Christian. It's the sister that's a virgin.
No, that's just it. She's not, but she was trying to criticize the other one. That's the point. It was so ass backwards the way that...
Everyone
Sometimes
knows,
I go bass backwards, and people are like, bro, you're so funny.
Everyone knows a good Christian is judging other people.
Judge Reinhold other people.
Yeah, because saying, "Oh, that's lame," not showing up.
Mitch liked the joke. Mitch is laughing. Mitch liked it.
I just blow past these. I don't even bother hitting a button. I have a whole list of Royce buttons, and I don't even want to push them anymore.
Sorry, I'm loopy from that plane ride, dude. I hate fucking.
Yeah, when did you land?
No, I
landed at 3.
Yeah, at 3, but it's
your eyes are bloodshot.
I know. I'm tired. I'm really tired because I have tough time. I have anxiety, as I told you, panic attacks and stuff. So I have tough time flying sometimes. So I usually don't sleep well the night before.
It's a good thing you've been on like 3 flights in the last month.
I know, and I'm going to Hawaii on Saturday. So
you're doing fine.
It's gonna be a really good flight.
It's just been a perpetual anxiety mess for
roller
him.
coaster. I know. I feel like I'm fucking strung out.
I have a question. Since you said anxiety, have you guys seen the newest Iron Man?
No, but I've heard people hate it.
Really?
I mean, I haven't seen it.
It was great.
I heard a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, I heard people liked it too.
I'm getting 50-50 now because I haven't seen it.
What nerds do you talk to that are all
If it's
spewing
50-50,
haterade?
means you've only talked to 3 other people who didn't like it for some reason.
Jason, Hollywood Helllegs.
Okay, well, if it's not
What does he
X-Men,
know?
Hammy doesn't like it. Hammy didn't like it.
Hammy's an idiot.
I don't think Punchy liked it either. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if Punchy's seen it or not. But Punchy, if you're in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, well, with Brain Stew Radio, them combined is like, the equivalent of one person's intelligence level, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, Marion has a good point. Hammy doesn't like anything.
Up a space of 4.
That's your Hammy. That's right. Hammy doesn't like anything on the planet.
Pile on. No, okay, so, and I'm not giving anything away. I mean, if you read the comics at all, they addressed this, but they did in the most recent Iron Man, they addressed Tony Stark's anxiety problem.
What about his alcoholism?
And the fact that he'll have, that was my next thing.
Good.
They addressed the fact that he'll just have random panic attacks, but not the fact that he chose alcoholism to deal with said panic attacks. That bothers me. What about you?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I mean, if they don't deal with it, I mean, they need to deal with it. Do they deal with his alcoholism at all again?
But no, if you're going to address one part of his character flaw, address the whole.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
No, they don't.
Okay.
No, they don't
That's
address the fact that he is an alcoholic at all.
Well,
that's like a big...
You have to. That's like the first step of AA.
You know what? The only reason that I don't think they might have done it in this movie is because maybe that'll be a plot line for the Avengers too. because that could be a good plot line. Think about it.
No, but that's just it. They should set it up with this, and then that would,
True.
you know what I mean? Because you got what is
Well,
it, 6 characters to deal with in that movie.
They show him drinking, and then they show anxiety, and then 6 movies down the road, they'll get to it. Don't
Now,
worry.
if they're gonna address the fact that he had panic attacks, they need to address.
Okay,
the
but
fact
now
that he used
I'm gonna say right
alcoholism
now
to deal with it.
Was it just a 90-minute Audi commercial?
No,
Okay, good, because it looks like a 90-minute Audi commercial within the trailer.
I think you've been watching too many Audi commercials.
No,
but-
I'm being serious.
well, that's just it. Is that like? Are you talking about the actual Audi commercials where they tie in Iron Man?
Yeah,
because they like to double up on those commercials.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna
But-
watch it, of course. I mean, I liked all the other ones. I'm not gonna not watch it.
No, it's great. It's great. But I loved it. I thought it was great.
Now the new Star Trek, I cannot wait, dude. It looks
Ooh,
fucking
I heard that was
fantastic.
great, too.
I heard it was really, really good so far. I mean,
I loved the first one.
and the main bad guy in that movie is the guy who plays Sherlock on the BBC show.
Oh no, but Sherlock's a good guy.
Well, not in this. He's not.
Oh no.
I believe. Well, I don't want to say because I think it spoils.
I love the Marie. Like,
All
don't
I'm gonna
allow
say is
anybody
this.
to do other roles. Than
No, I don't like it when people cross roles.
No, I want you to stay typecast for the rest of your life.
Not typecast, but good guys are good and bad guys are bad.
I believe
Marie has a very whimsical way of looking at movies.
I believe he's playing one of the greatest Star Trek villains of all time. I might be wrong, but I think. So I mean, that's all. I'll leave it at that. Because I mean, I read
Khan?
some spoiler.
I hope their special
it's
effects
Khan.
were as good as
Yes.
they were in the 70s.
Dutch. The rumor is, I'll just say it. The rumor is he may be Khan.
Okay.
Because
Well, everybody knows he's the greatest villain in Star Trek.
James
history.
Caan?
No, not James.
Khan, the wrath of.
Yes. Thank you, Marie.
Comma, chameleon.
Yeah. That's not my name.
That's not my name.
Western says Chaka Khan.
Oh, Punchy hasn't seen it yet. That's right. He's poor.
Aw. Poor Punchy.
Poor Puncher for
Lopez.
Puncher for Lopez. Jesus Christ.
Is that the newest name with him?
Yeah, Puncher for Lopez. Hey, Dutch. Florida man arrested for leaving son tied to a pole while he went shopping.
Tied to a pole?
Tied to a pole.
You mean like a horse?
Like a Doberman.
That's where you're supposed to put
What,
it,
did
right?
he have a leash on? Is that what the story says?
Well,
That one's good. Stronger headlines. So I kind of want
no
you to
problem.
Go through
No,
a few
I'm
where
gonna
we
go through a
all
few. You tell me.
unanimously go.
No
We have to
problem.
hear this one.
But did
Florida
they at
man-
least give the kid water?
Florida man pulled over in a van parked with stolen Frito-Lay's chips. Let's keep going. Florida man finds teens flexing their muscle in his car's tinted windows. Threatens them with 18-inch knife.
Hold on. There's too much. What? Flexing with. Hold on. We got to read that one.
Okay. Florida man finds teens flexing their muscles like this, like these. Boom, these guns. Flexing their muscles in
Well,
his...
they were checking out Tia and
Abbott
Tamara.
Costello?
Yeah. Oh, flexing their muscles in his car's tinted windows. So the car's windows were tinted, and there's a reflection. So they were looking at their guns, like checking out their arms.
In his window. Okay.
Yeah, just
I
use,
get
not
it.
in his car, just looking at the reflection.
The tinted window created a mirror, so to speak.
Yeah.
So they're assuming they didn't know that he was there.
and then he does a logical thing and threatens them with an 18-inch knife.
Was he Puerto Rican?
I don't know. Is this one we would like to read? I have to. Tell me.
I'm pretty sure we got the gist of the story. I don't
Yeah,
know if
I'm
there's
sure I
any
know what
more
happens.
details to unfold.
I want ones where it's like I have no idea where it's gonna go.
Okay. Florida
I love
woman.
Florida Man segment, by the way.
Florida woman accused of stealing more than 100 items from cemetery, displaying them in her backyard. A Florida man
Well, I
used
wonder
dog
what kind
food-
of items that she stole that she needed to do, like other people's tombstones,
Well, that's
or
a good
just
one.
flowers.
Well, I don't know yet. A Florida man used dog food to steal $1,800 worth of razors from Walmart.
Okay, that I want to
Okay,
know.
hold on. Now, hold on. We got a
Oh
winner.
my God! I know how he did it. Can I guess? Okay, can
He
we
put
can
the
we
razors
guess?
in the
I have-
dog food?
Oh yeah, guess.
He took all the dog food out and he put the razors in the dog food.
Right, or hid the razors within the dog food.
No, what I think
okay.
happened. No, he had the bags of dog food and he opened them up and spilled them on the floor. So it's like marbles, except it's dog food. And then when the people with the razors came by, they slipped and fell, and he grabbed all the razors.
That's really elaborate.
That's good timing, though. Like,
How much planning would go into
Well, he
That's
scoped it out for a long time.
Mitch?
That's like Ocean's 12 shit right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would you just go in there and like grab him and run? Like,
Well, see, he had a great idea. He was going to start up the 75-cent shave club.
Oh, okay.
By the
So
way,
he
I'm
needed
looking.
some
By the
supply.
way, that Dollar Shave
Dollar
Club.
Shave Club, man, those motherfuckers are killing it. By the way, are we getting them on board?
Well, hey, we're working. We're working. We're working. Don't worry. Stuff's always happening, bro. Back and forth. I'm trying it out. Hey, they sent me one. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how I like it.
Who cares how you like it? I like it.
Well, I'm gonna like it more than you. This must be a. Last month, this gentleman entered a super Walmart in Tampa and used pet food method to hide $1,800 worth of disposable razors inside a dog food bag, according to a news release from Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Ooh, Tampa, right by us.
Hillsborough, that's where my parents live.
Oh, where Mersh works. Was it Mersh? The man then left the store without paying in a white minivan. It doesn't matter what color his minivan is. Oh, he left without paying. But that's why he got caught. He's so stupid.
Why would you pay for the $5?
You pay for the dog food, you moron.
bag?
You pay for the dog food, and then they don't question you because they figure, oh, this guy's paying for something. Why? What a moron.
Can I tell a quick story?
Hold
about how
on, there's
you
a
dog
joke.
food to
Hold
steal
on,
shit?
I got to read the pun first.
Oh, go for it.
But he had a close shave. Even though he wasn't caught, video surveillance caught him. It looks like Walmart security is familiar with this trick. So there.
It looks like he barked up the wrong tree.
I'm funny.
Stupid assholes. Florida man bitten
Hold
by an
real quick.
alligator. Oh, sorry, Dutch. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. If you're going to steal with dog food, this is how you do it. And do what I did when I was 16. Me and my buddy Tyler Watts, and yes, I use full names.
Well, is it 7 years ago? Poor guy.
Yeah, it actually was. 'Cause
Good.
Hold on. I'm 28. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was over 10 years ago.
Okay.
So, him and I, he needed a new battery for his car. So we went to Walmart, and what we did was we went to the battery aisle or whatever and
Makes
put
sense.
the battery that he needed. And then we took two huge bags of dog food, like the huge, like 50 fucking pound ones,
Oh, so you know how this works.
and put it over top. But we did it in a way where the barcodes would be up, in the shopping cart. So we went up to the thing to pay out or whatever, and the cashier obviously isn't going to lift them out of the bag, so she just took her handheld barcode scanner and just scanned it from the top. We walked out of the store, but here's the thing: is that when we got to our car to put the dog food and battery in the back seat, a security thing came up, and we're like, "Oh, we're fucked. We're totally fucked. They caught us," and then they come up and they're like, "Have you guys seen a green minivan driving around?" Like, yeah, I went that way. They drove away, and we were like, "Holy fuck, that was close." So then we went to the other Walmart down on the other side of town and returned the two dog food bags, and we got a free, I don't know how much a battery goes for these days. Back then, maybe it was like $60 or something like that. So that's how you steal with dog food, stupid.
Well, either that or, they also have the labels that you can tear off now, and you just hand them the label because they don't even want to bend down with their zapper anymore.
They are getting really
So they could have just
lazy.
done that. Just handed them the label. There it is right there.
Yeah, they could have done anything. Just pay for dog food. But apparently that guy was strapped. $1,800. Is that how much it was?
$1,800.
It's a lot
Because
of razors.
They keep the razors in a locked case, like they keep their video games or cigarettes now.
Right.
At least in my state.
Yeah, we have
Sorry.
that a lot here too.
I just read this one. Florida man arrested for throwing eggs at a courthouse employee.
Okay. You know what? We got to hear this one.
Sorry, hold on. It's hilarious. Okay. Sip of beer here.
Royce just decided to get up and start eating. I don't know.
Was my story that boring, Royce?
No, I'm just hungry.
He's hungry, bro.
Florida man arrested for throwing eggs at courthouse employee authorities. This guy's an asshole. A court martial said that Richard Eugene Brown had been to the courthouse on the previous
I like how
day.
I like how they had to specify his middle name.
Yeah, well. Had been to the courthouse the previous day, causing a scene, the reporter said. A man was arrested after throwing eggs at employees on a federal courthouse in Fort Pierce, Florida. Yay, authorities said. Richard Eugene Brown, 64. Come on, you're old. Come on. I thought it was okay.
He must have a good arm.
But then again, who else still throws eggs unless it's people that age who actually think egg make a difference?
We
Go
threw
suck an egg.
we threw eggs at somebody in college, or somebody's house, not somebody.
Really?
Yeah, I want to hear that
Really?
story
I didn't hear
after
this.
story.
Whoa, you were a rebel?
Well, okay, when I say we, I didn't mean me. I woke up and my friend said that they did
Was
it.
throwing eggs at me.
Oh, your friends are throwing eggs at you?
Nah, it was after the roommate situation. They went to the dude's house.
The butt fucking.
They went to the dude's house and egged it.
Yeah,
'Cause that's how-
that'll get you back.
Instead of reporting the crime, they just egged the house.
Hold on. Thank you, Maria.
Mary, you got to tell what the situation is. I mean,
This one's okay.
Be
This one's
discreet,
okay.
obviously, but
Okay, so
a fake name.
We've told the story
Dolores.
before.
Dolores.
We've told the story before, but
one more time.
Dolores was at a college frat party, and she and I were ready to go home. So we carpooled with a frat person that was on his way home.
Now keep in mind, this is the frat. Just this is the frat that's notoriously known for.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
Really?
that frat.
Oh, it wasn't that's even worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a toga party, and I get dropped off first to my dorm, and I was told she was going to get dropped off to her dorm right afterwards.
Classic rookie mistake.
I know. I should have stayed with my girl. That was my fault. I was a terrible wingman. She ends up going back to that person's frat house, and she was so plastered by that time. She was not very coherent and was passy-outy.
Is passy-outy a technical term?
Yeah, it's a technical term for being
that's what doctors use.
being face down and not vocal enough to be able to say no when somebody decides that they want to start having ass sex.
Butt sex.
So, yada yada yada. Maybe some rape happened. Who knows?
Butt slam!
But the next day, next day rolls around, go to the hospital, get yourself checked out. Didn't want to report anything because of fear of telling the parents or having the parents find out. So, for retribution, they just decided to egg the person's house.
I'm gonna finger bang you into my life.
I don't know if
That's
eggy-
good. That's a good.
That'll get
by the
you-
way, if I could think of anything, when I got my butt fondled and poked about, that's the next thing I think of is.
Okay,
egging
by the
someone's
way,
house.
that reminded me of something. I'm gonna make it a mission here. I saw over the weekend that
Butt
movie.
sex?
That movie, a Haunted House, the one with Marlon Wayans, the parody of Paranormal Activity.
Why?
Right, just to watch it. Anyway, it was on.
No.
No, literally,
There
it was
a
on.
reason.
No,
you
there was no
find
reason.
you find the Wayans funny.
No, I really don't. But anyway, I was
Well, then
watching.
why
it
would you watch it?
because
Because
Nick-
Royce takes.
This is a deeper seated issue, Royce. Why would you watch that?
I'm
Nick
sure
Swar-
for
Nick
this
Swartzen
story.
was in it.
For this
Hold on, can I
story.
finish? No, I did watch it to see if it was going to be terrible. That's the truth. Because sometimes, you know me, Dutch. I'll sit there through horribleness. I've watched The Black Honeymooners. So fucking, come on, give me credit.
Why? Why would you? I don't, dude. You do things that I don't understand.
You don't like
sometimes.
watching bad movies that are just really bad?
No, because okay, there are certain bad movies that like okay, there might be one redeeming quality, so I'm not gonna watch it. But when there's a movie like like that of Birdemic, where there's no redeeming quality, then you're watching a bad movie to watch.
Are
a
you
bad movie.
saying that a Wayans movie has a redeeming quality to it?
Yeah, it's not a redeeming. It's a horrible.
Royce, did you laugh once throughout
Yeah,
the whole
of
thing?
course.
Giggle, smile.
Yes.
Look at me.
Yes, I did.
Look.
I
Oh,
did.
dude, look at me.
Can I explain? I'm looking at you. Can I explain? Nick Swartzen was very funny in it. He played
The white guy?
The white guy. He was very funny. Dutch, get away from the camera. You're creeping everyone out. You're making everybody
I want you to be honest
uncomfortable.
with me. I want you to be honest with
I
me.
am being honest with you. And you know what the worst part is? I know Dutch can't look at me, and I'm still looking right in his eyes because I'm an asshole. Right
You
in
think-
them.
you don't even have it pulled up on
I-
the thing either.
I'm
It's the
looking
listeners don't know. what
right
we're
in
looking
his
at.
fucking eyes. Come on, Dutch, stop. You're freaking me out, bro. No, stop. Stop it.
Pull it up on the screen so people can. Oh wait,
They are looking at it.
Okay, I had it pulled up over here, wrong.
Freaking me out.
You're lying to me.
So the movie was awesome.
It wasn't awesome. I didn't say that. I said it was funny.
It was your favorite movie ever.
There was funny parts in it.
Like what? Name one.
Nick, stop, Dutch. I can't. Dutch, until Dutch
This
stops looking at
way,
me.
my friend.
If you Dutch stop looking at me,
Brother,
I'm not.
Royce, buddy.
Now I'm frustrated.
Cornax wants to know if you guys want to talk about it.
Hold on. Hold on. Do the face again. Royce.
What? Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Royce. Royce.
Oh.
Want to talk about it?
No!
Royce is apparently now doing the Sesame Street bit with the two sock puppets that just go, He even made the face.
Yep.
Yup.
Nick Swartzen was funny, and I thought he was funny. I'm not going to apologize for laughing. I'm not going to apologize.
This is the best sketch ever. It's still funny.
I will not apologize. I won't. I'm not going to apologize for it. I liked it.
You did like it then?
No, I thought it was funny. I mean, I wouldn't watch it again or anything.
Royce.
I liked it.
Royce.
I liked the movie.
You've hurt my feelings.
I don't care. Stop doing that. You're freaking everyone out.
Royce.
I'm going to put it on Mitch. That way I don't have to look at you. Hi, Mitch. See, now
You
I
can
don't
still
have to
see me. I know you can still see
I
me.
can
even though
still
they
see
can't.
you.
You can still see me.
Stop.
You can still see me.
Stop it.
I can still see that beautiful face.
Stop it.
Royce.
Stop it. Stop it.
I can't get that close. I could
trying to
try.
talk to you. You're my friend.
Stop.
Why?
Banana now.
You you hurt my feelings here. You hurt everybody. I think all the listeners are disappointed in you, and you should think about what you did.
I think you're disappointed.
I think we need to hold on.
I'm
You know what?
disappointed
Shut
in your face.
up. Go. No. Listen. Look at me.
Hey, you guys. They suck. Yep.
They're just looking at a clock. They're just next to a grandfather clock.
What a great bit.
Oh, now that is classic.
That's comedy.
People knew what they were doing back
It
then.
was so much easier back then to be funny. Now you gotta work hard and shit.
But no, Royce. Seriously.
Stop.
Did you actually like it, or are you just doing a bit
It's
right now?
really funny.
It was really funny.
Yep.
The whole thing.
Watch it.
Not
Watch
just
it.
the Nick Swartzen part, because I like Nick Swartzen too. I've played him
I'm
at the
telling you, it
beginning
was
of
fun.
our show
They
before.
had him, and they had you. You watch Eastbound and Down, right?
No.
Oh.
I mean, not because I don't want to. I have a ton of TV shows that
Hold
I
on,
watch.
Mitch.
so.
Mitch, you watch Eastbound and Down?
Of course
It
I
was
do.
you know the principal of the school.
Yeah.
He's in the movie too, and he plays a swinger. It's trust me. When I say and the bald guy from Anchorman, the sports guy, he's in it too.
Champ Kind.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what
Oh,
this...
yeah. Okay.
You know what you're
Those guys are all funny.
What Royce is describing reminds me of like how Pixar will throw in an adult joke for parents having to take their kids to the movie. Is like putting those people in a Wayans Brothers movie is like for the white girlfriend that is dating a black guy that has to go to the theater. So she gets a laugh in.
When you
very
started
funny.
out, you
Hold
said,
on, hold on.
I watched
That's
this
very funny.
movie. I watched this movie by the Wayans brothers. You should have started off with, I watched this movie. It had some guys from like Eastbound and Down and the bald guy from Anchorman and blah, blah, blah.
That's
by
like-
the way,
yes.
it has those black guys in it with the fuzzy hair.
I mean, I don't
The
know.
thing is, you don't preface with that. You wait for Mitch or I to go.
How about this?
Oh wait, who directed it? Oh, the Wayans brothers. Oh, really? It was funny. We're like, yeah, okay, that's the first funny thing I ever did. But when you preface it with the Wayans brothers movie, we're automatically gonna go, Royce, you're disappointing us.
Yeah, Royce.
I'm telling you, it was actually funny. I mean, to be serious. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't funny.
Watch it then.
I don't want to.
I kind of want to.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I like torturing myself, so
Whatever.
I like making poor decisions.
Well, like Royce.
No, leave
Yep.
me alone.
You're the one that said yes.
I did.
Speaking of torture and poor decisions, coming up after the break, obviously, we have to address the fact that Angelina Jolie cut her tits off.
What do you mean she cut her tits off?
She cut her tits off.
Oh yeah, we do have to. Talk about
What?
that.
That's coming up after the break, Marie. Here,
Okay, hold on. Right before the break, I'm gonna play a little 1 minute clip. Of the movie. Okay.
I don't know. I don't want this.
Here's something you want to think about. You can remote access these things from wherever you are. I can set that up if you want. Just give me your passcode.
Not gonna happen.
Good choice. But you could set that up if you want to. I mean, you're out of town on a business trip. You might want to check up on the missus,
Right.
make sure she's safe.
Right.
or whatever she's doing.
Yeah.
You know, girls, they like to have a girls' time. You're out of town. And why wouldn't they? You know, you just don't expect things, right? You know, she's spread eagle on the floor, banging the mailman. Special delivery! Not on our bed! You dirty bird! In front of the dogs! Oh, the dog's so upset. I mean, you know, you're at a security convention in Albuquerque, screaming at the top of your lungs the quality in!
I remember Albuquerque.
You can scratch your way through that camera!
Kind of reminds me, I gotta mail out some bills before the end of the month.
That wasn't funny. You don't think that was funny?
Might needed a little context for it.
Oh, whatever. You guys are assholes.
I don't remember laughing in the last minute, so no.
Go to break.
I fake laughed if that helps.
You just go to break and we'll talk about fucking Angelina Jolie's negative tits.
No, I want you. No, hold on. I want you to just sit in that for a second.
I'll sit in it. I don't care. This doesn't bother me.
This is
honestly,
punishment for you.
No, it's not punishment. Look, you know what? You know what's punishment
Because
for you?
here's the problem.
These right here. These are punishment for you. These right.
What's the name?
I got it. Bebop and Rocksteady from the Ninja Turtles.
More like radio, less like crap.
Hey, smoker. Sick of smelling like a burnt turd and having your lungs filled with tar? Are you sad and lonely? Like me? Well, help has arrived, at least for the smelly tar part. Put down those disgusting cigarettes and try a Revo Cig. Revo Cigs are electronic cigarettes that come in both disposable and reusable forms. While normal cigarettes have more than 4,000 toxins, Revo Cig e-cigs contain only 5 simple ingredients and using vaping to mimic smoking. For the non-scientist, that means you're puffing water vapor instead of noxious fumes. They even contain nicotine, so you're still getting your fix without filling yourself with poison. They come in different flavors too, like Cured Tobacco, Siberian Menthol, Oregon Blackberry, and the all-new Sava Vanilla. Revo Cigs are also money savers. Each individual cartomizer equals about 2 packs of cigarettes and costs only a fraction of the price. You'll literally save thousands. Browse the product catalog online at rivosig.com. That's RIVOSIG.com. For a limited time, input the promo code MORE10 at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. That's MORE and the number 10. Join the revolution today at rivosig.com.
MoreLikeRadio.com. Because mean people need to laugh too.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the No Name Show. My name is King.
I'm Slashley. Fuck your face.
Oh, I was trying to get this person to see my penis.
I want my asshole numbed if you're gonna be shoving some huge thing in it. Like.
Oh, what was I told her I beat her 3 times in Woods and Friends. I think that means I get to see your boobs.
Oh.
Well,
If you
no-
wouldn't suck your own dick, why would you want?
Okay, let me phrase that. No, I'm surprised that there are any girls who actually do want to suck my dick.
The No Name Show, Mondays, 5 p.m., only on morelikeradio.com.
More Like Radio!
If you weren't able to catch the last Hippo Juice show, here's what you probably missed.
Can you hear me, Sam, doing it?
The Garden Beers. We go to Puerto Rico. We go medical emergency. The emergency needs, but we don't need the sulfur lighter.
Tootsie Roll! Tootsie Roll! Tootsie Rock! Tootsie Roll! How the song goes!
Roll!
Listen to the Hippo Juice show live every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. on morelikeradio.com.
Hey kids, what's going on? Big Phil here. We got the Man Cave Radio Show. Listen to us every freaking Sunday, 8 to 10 a.m. exclusively on morelikeradio.com. What's your favorite naked teen station? It's morelikeradio.com. Jesus Christ, I'm going to blow a blood vessel.
Did you know you can listen to any of the More Like Radio shows on the go? Download TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and search More Like Radio and never miss a show.
Hey, listeners. Yes, that means you. Missed your favorite More Like Radio shows live? No problem. Just go to morelikeradio.com/downloads. That's morelikeradio.com/downloads. More Like Radio's RSS feed works with your iThings, Zunes, Androids, Windows Phone, and anything else that can subscribe to an RSS feed. If you're so awesome that you only get your podcasts from iTunes, you can subscribe to our feed in iTunes by clicking the subscribe to iTunes link right on the downloads page. So what are you waiting for? Download More Like Radio podcasts and subscribe to our feed now. Yes, right now. Do it.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Footer from The Red Show. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on our brand new home, More Like Radio. Give us a call. We are very caller friendly. We love our fans. All right, caller, what's up? You are live on the Red More Like Radio. What's up?
What's up, superstar?
Oh, is that Bull?
That it is.
Boom. My man Bull, one of my favorite humans in the whole entire world. My man Bull. What's up, brother?
Not a whole lot, man.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, man. I'm doing a lot better, bro.
The last we knew from Bull, you were you went to rehab on your own, got yourself cleaned up a little bit, and that's been what, just a little over a week? Am I wrong?
Quitter.
Yep.
Fucking quitter.
8 days for my family. That's the main reason. I had a P-Rock Footer K times 100 moment about 2 weeks ago, and
We don't give a fuck. I hope you relapsed. Burn in hell, Bull.
Oh my God, what are you
I meant I
doing?
love you, bro. Get better. That's what I meant.
Hold on.
What
And
happened?
I'm the asshole? Hold on a minute.
So call in. Get to know us. The Red. Every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock East, following Hippo Juice.
Hippo Juice, nigga!
Get all the best talk in one place. MoreLikeRadio.com. Hashtag Occupy Our Balls.
Markout Radio live Sundays at 2 p.m. on morelikeradio.com. Two wrestling marks who surprisingly don't have a lot of nice things to say about Hulk Hogan. I think you should bring Hogan back and let Norton kick the fuck out of him.
Hogan hours sucked.
But now it just seems like everyone's kicking out of everyone's finishers for no reason whatsoever.
You're making me embarrassed over here.
Or their fans.
I gotta say, the person I masturbate the most to on More Like Radio is Big T.
My boner's so huge right now.
Go away. Just stop. I don't even care.
And that's Markout Radio live Sundays from 2 to 4 p.m. on morelikeradio.com.
Hey, you. Yes, you guessed 10,542. Change your username. And while you're in the More Like Radio live page, listening to fine quality programming, notice the banner ad just slightly above the chat room. It's a link to something you want in Amazon. Click it. It's probably reminding you to order something you need from Amazon.com. Don't leave MLR and type the URL like a sucker. Just click the link and it'll open in a new window. This way you can buy your shit and continue listening to the Now, change your username. It's right there on the right, stupid.
Well, why do you have to use such foul language on the radio?
There is nothing foul about it. Are you another one of these geeks that just wants to call and tell me what I should say? Do you not enjoy this program, sir?
I'm just disappointed in the way you talk about Rush and all the people
listen to me.
around
I don't see. Not everybody agrees with you. That may come as a great shock to you, my super patriotic friend. But there are people who have very strong, differing points of view. And as of today, and it's a miracle, but we still have the freedom to express our point of view, whether you like it or not.
And I'm one of them.
You're one of what?
One that likes to express his point of view, and I do
Which
not
is-
believe
which
that
is you're what?
expressing a very good one myself.
I don't give a whether you like it or not.
That's
I'm not here asking your approval, okay? Asking your seal of approval whether you like my opinion or not. This is not even an opinion show. This is a fun show, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm
you're about as
having a
much
great time.
you're about as much fun as cancer of the colon, okay?
Hey, well, let me tell you something.
Yeah, you tell me something now, okay? Give me a good talking to. Okay, here we go.
Mr. Alan Combs,
Yeah.
you compared to him so well.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you don't know who that is?
I don't have any idea who that is.
Alan Combs, radio talk show host, nationwide.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Never heard of him?
Never heard of him. I have no interest in that crap.
Well, that just goes to show me where you're coming from.
What is that? Where I'm coming from? Okay, I'm an uneducated fool because I'm not a talk show groupie and sit around and listen and wait for hang my whole life on who says what on the radio.
I see your point.
I want to tell you,
trying to
I want to
hate
tell
me,
you,
but
sir, I want to
is
tell you
that
something,
correct?
okay? That fat Rush Limbaugh, all he is Mr. Entertainment, okay? With all his right-wing ramblings and his anti-homeless and all he is just a money-making fool, okay?
Back second hour, Dutch and Royce, morelikeradio.com. Our number is 954-573-2780 or 444-MLR1.
Yup.
You can get in touch with the show also through Twitter, hashtag Dutch and Royce, or just message us individually. Me, Joel Dutch, Marie is H Juice Marie, Royce is Hippo Juice Film, and Mitch is Mitch Heil. Or Jim Heil, sorry.
Jim Heil, yeah. I don't listen. I don't respond though.
Mitch doesn't respond.
No.
And that, by the way, that rejoiner was Neil Rogers, the legend Neil Rogers. He's the
Right.
reason I got into radio. Like he was the reason I got into radio.
He's great.
He died. I mean, he died 2 years ago. He's just a fucking animal with these people.
No, yeah, I remember him. I mean, aside from, everybody always Howard is always going to say that he was the first one to do it, but him more than any other radio host, I remember he had no problem putting callers on the air and then just having it out with them, like having a full-on fight.
He was the
with
caller.
listeners.
He was a radio host that invented. He was the first radio host that invented no call screening. He didn't do call screenings, and that was at the time was unheard of. And people would just go WIOD and then boom. And yeah, you would get crazy people, but sometimes it was just fucking these just insane, just old. Because if you know Florida market, it's just this retired, old, angry people.
You got to assume he had a minute worth of dump build up.
Yeah. I mean, dude, for a local radio host, before he died, for a local radio host, he was making $3 million a year. Local radio host. And he was still only broadcasting in South Florida, but they needed him so bad that he moved to Canada, and they built him a studio in Canada with a full IDSN line, so he could do his show from his house.
Why did he move to Canada?
Because that's just where he lived. I mean, he wanted to live there.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever,
The few old people who live in Florida who move out of Florida.
I know, right? But he was fucking hilarious. But anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Angelina Jolie's negative tits?
She
is a crazy person.
Well, here's the thing.
No, do not defend it. If you defend it, Dutch, I'll punch you.
Here's the thing that I'm just gonna read. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Marie, in case you were wondering, Angelina Jolie undergoes double mastectomy to reduce her risk of breast cancer. Angelina Jolie says that the doctors estimated she had an 87% risk of breast cancer, so she quote decided to be proactive.
When they say 87, they mean 100. Like
Basically.
you're gonna get breast cancer.
Apparently, I guess her mother died of this back in 2008, and I guess like a lot of people in her family had that. So maybe I should stop smoking because a lot of members of my family have died from lung cancer.
Dude, and it's the thing though. People are making a big deal out of it. She's just gonna get or has already good implants. She's just gonna get.
I'm sure she probably has the best plastic surgeon in the world. I'm pretty sure the doctors that took her tits out probably were the best doctors in the world. But it's just when you know now, like, is that okay? Is that weird for you? Like knowing that a chick has like implants that take like some of the charm out of it.
I don't know. I've never been into implants, so
I could never really tell. And I've only been with a few chicks who've had implants, but I don't know. After I found out, it was kind of like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then that's every time that she got nude, like that's all I thought about. It was like, oh, those aren't real. Those aren't real tits.
And then it affects the sensitivity in some women too, on the boobie area.
Well, apparently, I guess like with mastectomies, do they just take the meat out?
I don't know. What do I know?
Probably
take all I was talking to my sister earlier, and she said that they take like the nipple and the glands and everything
Yeah,
out.
I was going to say the glands are probably where the cancer forms.
So how do you make a new nipple?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Grow it on the back of a
Sharpie.
mouse
Get
or
Dr.
something.
B on the phone.
He's not that kind of
No,
doctor.
yes, let's
It
get him
doesn't
on.
matter. He has
said-
doctor in front of his title. He should know these
last
things.
time, because I always said I feel bad bothering him, but last time he said if we needed him to call him. So, Doctor, I'm going to send Dr. B a text message and tell him to call in.
You know what? My chick is technically a doctor. She's a psychotherapist, but Kelly, call in if you know anything about breast, because she's got. By the way, my chick's got huge boobs.
I suppose I can understand the fear of cancer enough to say get rid of it if there's that high percentage, as long as you could fix it by putting in implants. Afterwards, like if you have enough money to do that, to just say, oh, I'm gonna replace the wood paneling because termites got into my house, and I'm gonna put in some fresh ones. Like
Angelina Jolie writes, I can. My chances of developing breast cancer were dropped from 87% to under 5%.
86.
No, 87 from what I'm reading. But to under 5%, I could tell
That's
my
not my
children that
tits.
they don't have to fear that they will lose me to breast cancer. So I guess she was thinking about her kids at the time. She wasn't thinking about, oh, am I going to be a sex? I guess she's being a good mom. So
makes sense. I mean,
Yeah, she looks like a good mom.
But to proactively cut something out, something off of you, because you have a high risk of getting it, like oof.
well, like I said, as long as you had,
Like if they told me I had an 87% chance of having dick cancer, I wouldn't chop my dick off.
but what if you can get a bigger, better dick replaced on top of the dick that you had?
Could I feel it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Well, I like my dick though. I'm confident in my dick.
But
Wanna
if
see my
your
dick?
if your dick could give you cancer,
Dutch,
but you can get a new dick that won't give you
Honestly,
cancer.
I've seen your dick so many times now that the novelty's even worn off. Like I've seen Duchess. No, guys, seriously, I'm gonna talk to the audience now for a second.
I haven't seen my
Shut up
dick,
for
I've
a
seen my
second. I'm
balls.
gonna talk to the audience. I've seen Duchess genitalia so much now that it's just.
I'm going to see if I still have a picture on my phone.
What do you mean I have Dutch? Dutch, you put woman's panties on and sent me a picture. I saw everything. Come on now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know if I have it on this one, on this phone or not.
Kelly texted me. She said that the CNN article says that she had a nipple saving procedure. Oh, okay, so she saved nipples. Okay, that's good.
So she was basically doing liposuction on the boobs then.
Basically, but gland suction too, because like you were saying, from what I was hearing earlier this morning, that I guess a lot of that forms in the glands and themselves.
Well,
That's the reason why I have to chop the whole boob out.
I am no doctor, but that just sounds like it would make sense.
We are just the source of make sense science.
We're so dumb. We're just so stupid.
We have no
We're
idea
saying
what we're talking
words.
about.
We don't even know if
It's
any of this
not
is true.
that
We're
I'm
saying
dumb.
words.
It's
If
I'm
somebody
too,
knows what they're talking about, call in 954-573-2780.
I am too lazy to Wikipedia this and read it to understand how breast cancer works. I just know that I'm supposed to punch my boobs every so often to make sure that they're still fine. I don't know how that works.
Punch them, huh?
Sometimes I punch them for her. I use them like a speed
Well, yeah,
bag.
don't you remember when we were reading that article that like if you like massage and play with your tits that it's supposed to help?
Yeah, stupid.
Help not get cancer?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So play with them titties.
Exactly. So if you just walk up to a random girl and start grabbing their boobs,
Just
like
say
I was just trying to make sure you didn't get cancer.
Preventative maintenance,
How
sweetheart.
great would that be if you try to use that as an excuse? Like if a guy who's just got caught fondling a chick in public try to use that as an excuse.
Okay, well, the next story, you heard about that abortion doctor, the one that got convicted of like the 200 murders or whatever. You heard about
What?
this, right, Dutch?
No.
Oh my, really?
I heard about it.
Okay, well, let me pull it up. Sorry, I didn't even have it open.
Please elaborate.
200 murders?
Did he murder people, or are they talking about all the abortions?
here it is.
I thought abortion was legal. How is that considered murder?
Because this gentleman was having third trimester abortions, and sometimes they were born alive, and he would snip their spines.
My God.
Swear to God. I mean,
I'm pro-abortion, but even that's fucked up.
Yeah, no. This
He'd be
wasn't.
born, and he would, like with like a forceps, like just
Dude, trust me
God.
when I tell you, the guy was a fucking
like a
animal.
cable cutter.
Yeah.
Before you do that, can you pull up my picture
Oh, yeah,
or my
sure. Oh, my-
video?
okay, well, here's his.
So the
Oh.
audience can see.
That is so not me.
Yes, it is. I went.
How do you
into
still
the
have
messages-
that, by the way?
How do you not?
I've switched 2 phones since that picture got taken.
Well, a good producer saved.
All right, here, let me just play the video of this abortion.
My balls look nice in that.
Oh, you're such a crazy person. You know, Dutch, you just...
But they
The
look good.
verdict is in. Dr. Kermit Gosnell is guilty of 3 counts of first-degree murder for the deaths of babies born alive in his abortion clinic in Philadelphia. Also, he was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter for the death of a woman who came to him for an abortion, 21 counts of aborting the unborn 24 weeks or older, that's the cutoff in Pennsylvania, and 211 counts of violation of informed consent. Now, whenever we discuss this case, we have to warn viewers that the details are gruesome. Gosnell ran a
It's pretty bad.
As opposed to what you just read off to us?
It gets worse.
Ghoulish abortion clinic for decades in Philadelphia until the feds raided it in 2010 on suspicion of prescription drug dealing. What they found inside, of course, was far, far worse. Bloody blankets, dirty surgical tools, bags holding aborted fetuses. Prosecutors gathered evidence.
That's just part of it. There's more, but yeah, there was no sanitary stuff either.
That showed Gosnell snipped the spinal cords of infants during abortions he was performing. Joining me now from Philadelphia, CNN legal analyst Sonny Hostin. Sonny, welcome. You reported that
Pull it down a little bit, buddy. You're blaring my head.
The prosecutor was sobbing as the verdict was read. What was Gosnell's reaction?
You know, initially he appeared not to have a reaction, Jake, and I actually stayed behind after the verdict came in and walked up to the well of the courtroom, and I did look at Dr. Gosnell, and he appeared, in my view, to be shocked. He was upset. He sort of let out a sigh and was shaking his head back and forth. Certainly after the jury...
And by the way, also there was like babies that were literally... They had them like in this water solution, you know, with like a bucket of water, and they were swimming, trying to get out because they were alive. They were born alive, and he would snip their spines.
What a fucking animal.
Yep.
He read his verdict, and as you just mentioned, it was an extensive verdict. He was, in my view, pretty shocked.
And Sonny, this was a really graphic case. A lot of evidence that was very difficult to get through. How did that affect the jurors, do you think?
You know, I think that the
So a
jury
guilty
knew what
verdict?
they were getting into. I mean, there was voir dire in this case, but I've seen some of the evidence in this case, some of the photographs that were part of the grand jury report, and I've seen a lot of gruesome...
Oh, and he had 15-year-old girls working there, too, on top of all this, by the way. They're not saying it here, but he also had 15-year-old girls working there as well.
Things, having been a federal prosecutor and covered many, many cases, and I can't unsee those pictures. And I would imagine that the jury had a tough time with it. This is one of the more gruesome cases that I've seen. And Jake, I'm not only a lawyer, I'm a mother. And seeing some of the photos...
And I'm also a hair club client.
Of the babies, seeing some of the photos of the incisions
also
on the
got a
back of
killing
their
streak
necks
in Halo.
with their spinal cords snipped, it was tough. It was difficult, and if it was difficult for me, someone who's used to seeing these kinds of things,
It was difficult for me because I'm fucking awesome. I'm so cool. I'm so fucking good at everything. And, you know, I'm the rock of this fucking...
You tell what side she's on.
Jesus Christ.
I can only imagine how difficult.
Sorry.
Dude, it's just I'm for abortion, but in my head and the ones that I've partaken in, it was always you take a pill, now you don't have a baby. It was never a full-grown fucking baby
Third trimester,
birth,
bro.
trying to swim,
Born
and you
alive.
stick a scissors in its neck. Like, come on.
And by the way, he was also accused of he was much nicer to white women that were there than black women because he said white women tended to complain more. And he was a black doctor, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. He was a black.
Really?
Yeah, he was a black guy.
It sounds like a white guy crying.
I know,
Weird.
but he's a black guy.
Huh.
So.
Wait. What was the reasoning for being nicer to somebody who complained more?
Because the ones that complain more could get him in trouble with the medical board.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yup. Dude,
What a
50, you know what that is?
fucking
15-year-old
animal.
girls and just
How many
blankets?
counts?
200.
Of murder.
Of murder and 1 count of manslaughter because he performed an abortion on this woman. He fucked something up, and the next day she bled out and died.
How many years after that? Okay, now they were saying that like they pinched the guy when they investigated his office and found that he wasn't sanitary and was giving out illegal drugs. That didn't ring a bell?
I don't know. I'm just, I don't know, man. But, actually, I kind of sad at CNN's reporting because there's actually much more details that they're not,
Well,
I think we get the idea when they.
I don't know
Jesus.
how many people want more detail than that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm an advocate for abortion. You know, I love it. I think everybody should have to have at least one in their life. But that's fucked up.
Everyone should have one abortion.
And by the way,
At least.
Yeah.
Just to round you out, you know, character-wise.
Moving on to the next one. Next thing, real quick. I'm not going to get political, but how funny, just really quick. The fucking Obama is spinning out of control, bro. He's losing it, man.
Why?
Everything's falling apart around him.
Celebrate good Obama. Come on. It's Obama.
What happened to our good pal Obama?
Well, because normally Fox News is the one, like when Fox News does stuff, it's like, you know they're going to leave conservative. So, you take everything they say sometimes with like, okay, well, whatever. They have a leaning. But when ABC News released last week the 12 revisions of the Benghazi thing.
That whole thing is falling apart at the seams, and I think this is going to be his downfall as a president. To be
Dude,
honest.
it was bad. I mean, this isn't like a joke anymore.
I saw it on Drudge Report.
Yeah. This is bad.
This is massive cover up.
And then the IRS targeting only conservative groups too. How about that one? So on top of that, this guy is losing it, dude.
He's going to have a rough next 4 years because even black people are going, what the fuck is this nigger doing?
It's bad, dude. It's really, really bad.
By the way, I didn't say that like I said that as a character as a black man.
No, yeah, no, we know that's
I was just saying
that's
for the other
Dutch. That's Dutch, our black guy.
That's Dutch.
Yeah, what's up, Dutch? How you, bro?
Do it straight, nigga.
All right, see, that's fine. You could do that.
Wow, yeah, he is really falling apart, and I couldn't be happier. Well, I'm not even that much of a conservative. Like,
no, neither am I.
He's just, and we keep having to, justify ourselves anytime we talk about anything political, and the fact that both Royce and I are both pretty libertarian in the fact that we don't want the government to do anything with us ever. Doesn't matter what side it is, either the Christian conservatives or the asshole liberals, but. This guy is I don't know what the fuck he's doing, man.
By the way, moving on because I don't want to get too political, but this is a funny one because you were just reminded me.
Before you get into that, I have a fun thing for Marie.
Sure.
Okay.
It's a puppy that has hiccups. Want to hear it?
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you doing? The hiccups?
Oh, he's so cute. Here, I'll post a video in the chat room so you can follow along.
I want to follow along.
Oh, it was louder
Very much
when
so.
I initially watched it.
Oh, I am excited. Oh, it's a little golden retriever pup.
Where are you going?
It's like a little golden retriever.
Oh, and he looks scared
And
because
he has
of
like
the
a full
hiccups.
body hiccup every time he does it too. Like when you have those hiccups, there's like your whole body goes.
Right. Oh no.
This cute little fucker.
Hi, caller. Who's this?
This is Bryce. Who is this?
Hi, Dr. B. What's up?
Hey,
dude?
Dr. Bree. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys?
Okay, so we had a question. We know you're not a medical doctor in that sense, but we did have.
But it's close enough.
Okay. What was your question, Dutch? Okay, you heard about Angelina Jolie's double mastectomy?
So, what? Say that again?
Okay, well,
Angelina Jolie got both of her tits cut off because she had an
Preemptively.
87% chance of having breast cancer. So she proactively got them cut out. Now, they were saying something along the lines, at least from what I've heard, they cut everything out, like including nipple glands and everything like that. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, well, it depends because if she had a total mastectomy, then they're removing all the tissue, anything that has nerve endings, because the tissue in the breast is the one that's actually more susceptible to the cancer. So they're removing anything along the lines of it. They're actually reconstructing her tits.
So, wow. Okay, but is she going to have a nipple? Because now is she going to look like a Barbie doll? Like, that's what we're curious about.
Pretty much she's going to look like a Barbie doll.
But she's not going to have a nipple?
No nipple.
But the article said something about saving the nips.
Yeah, didn't you say there was a crazy nipple?
Well, it depends. If she had a total mastectomy, then the nipple's gone. If they're trying to salvage it, put the pepperoni back on, then if they could.
But what if
I like the fact you use medical terms like pepperoni.
Use the pepper. Put the
No,
pepperoni
I
back on.
wanted to dumb down the jargon. So.
But what if the 82% of cancer was in the nips itself and they saved it?
No,
that wouldn't be a total.
No, I don't. Oh my God, I don't understand
See,
these celebrities.
here, hold on a second. Now he's saying total, but from what Kelly sent me, it said that the procedure he used was a nipple saving type of procedure, like where they cut everything except for the actual.
By the way,
nipple
that's
before.
going to be the name of my fucking punk band. You do not take it. Nipple saving procedure is the name of my punk band, and you fucking know it, Dutch.
You need a
Dude,
bassist?
we've had
Yes,
somebody.
you're in.
You constantly be like, that's a good band name. You need to write these down, and we can like put them together and make like a book.
Actually, I would love to have, ironically enough, my mom to talk about this conversation, because that's what she did for the last 35 years.
Really?
She's a surgical radiologist, and all she did was remove tits and breast cancer.
Wow.
Oh, so obviously you know.
So now, like, how do they do it? Like, do they do it like a breast reduction, where they just go in and kind of suck meat out, or do they actually cut?
Yeah, like I don't understand. We're trying to understand.
He's a vacuum
They
cleaner.
do it a bunch of different ways. I mean, I've heard stories that they'll go in with tubes in 3 different directions. I heard they'll just cut along the actual line and then take out everything in the middle and then just sew back on the skin. I mean, I've heard a bunch of different things.
Wow.
I don't.
It's pretty much just a botch job. They're just hoping and praying and seeing what they can do.
Yeah, but that's crazy though. But the thing is, she didn't even have cancer.
She didn't have it.
She had a chance. She had a gene that could cause cancer.
Yeah, apparently, I guess like a
didn't-
lot of members in her family, including her mother, died of breast cancer, and according to her doctors, she had 87% chance of getting it. So.
I think, didn't Christina Applegate do the same thing?
No, she actually got diagnosed with it in one of her boobs, and then she got both of them taken out. So,
But that's
I mean-
because they were having BOGOs that day.
oh. But I mean, you got to assume with someone like Angelina Jolie, she's got the best plastic surgeons and doctors in the world. But still, like, why release that? Why does it matter? We're not going to know the difference, right?
Actually, you might. I mean, some guys, and obviously Marie could probably speak to this, and women can tell when people have fake boobs. I mean,
yeah.
It's pretty evident.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Marie was posting some pictures of. She has a nice rack, by the way, or she had a nice rack.
Too soon, Dutch.
Dude, look at that. Look at this the internet wife beater. Ooh,
They're at a
glad they
medical
saved the
waste
nipples
right
though,
now.
'cause she has nice nipples. What the fuck is that, Cornex?
That would be a double mastectomy with
And the
instead of
person who didn't get it fixed and then proceeded to have tattoos paint. Oh my god.
So, Brett, when are you going to do a show on the station?
Yeah, we need a
whenever
doctor
you-
show.
Keep bothering
Whatever
me.
you guys want. I mean, I know you guys brought that to my attention a couple of times, and I'm down to do it.
All right, well,
Gotta find
we'll get you
the
set up.
right time and shit.
Yeah, we'll get you set up.
If anything, you and my chick should do a show because she's a psychotherapist.
Oh,
so
really?
We'll have a
That'd be
doctor
great.
show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's first off, I know why that. I have a feeling that she's doing. You know, it's a research study. That's why she's dating Dutch. Like, don't you sometimes have to do like a paper or
That's
something?
mean, dude.
Like sometimes you have to do a paper. No, like, and maybe he's doing a paper, or she's doing a paper on you, Dutch. I'm saying because you're a piece of shit. Dutch is what I'm trying to say. All right, Doctor.
When I was in grad school, I actually heard of people doing that. I mean, they did it all the time. They stayed married for like
Are you
an extra
serious?
year just to fin. Oh, absolutely. Swear to God, they did it just for their dissertation.
I don't feel very good right now.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't, but they do that, right? Like I've heard that. Okay, so yes, that's not a myth. Oh my God, you're.
Oh, it's not a myth.
You're doing a fucking paper on me.
They're doing a paper on you.
I'm dating
like
girls.
this, Kelly.
just to
We're
see what the
breaking
fuck is
up.
wrong with them?
Kelly, call in real quick. Brett,
breaking
stay
up
on.
with Kelly.
Kelly, call in 954-573-2780. Oh my God, we figured it out.
I don't like this.
We figured it out. It's a paper.
Well, hold on. How often? Let's just say
All
like,
the time.
Out of the people in your classes, like, what was the percentage of people who actually did that to get some research?
I don't know,
99.
maybe like 20, 30%. Maybe
That's
like
a
one out
good
of four.
number.
30%.
That's not bad.
That's not a good.
bad.
No, that's a horrible average for me.
There's 70% chance she did it. So I mean,
Yeah, glass half full.
yeah, there you go. Glass.
No,
glass
Well,
30%
how long have
empty.
you guys been dating?
Well, 6 months.
Oh, that's exactly how long it takes. A semester isn't.
Yeah, that's pretty much one
Yeah,
semester.
semester's wrapping up here.
Yeah, your project is over.
Well, how's she doing in her thesis?
I'm a goddamn project.
Well, there you go.
It's the Dutch effect.
I think we were having a good old, time making fun of Angelina Jolie and no tits, and now all of a sudden I'm a project. This sucks.
Well, now you know what you have to do. You have to start.
Apparently,
You have to
Dr.
start.
B, you were the ruiner of good things.
All right, hold on. I'm adding someone else to the call.
Oh boy, I hope it's Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Kelly, am I a fucking project to you?
No.
Are you lying? Yeah, you would say that.
Did you hear that? No. No.
No.
No.
No convincingness behind that. No.
Are you writing a paper on Dutch?
No, I'm not in school anymore, and there's not enough money in the world to make me chronicle everything that he does.
Oh, that's even worse.
I'm
Ouch.
not
Ouch, City.
writing. I'm not writing a book about him though.
You know what? Okay, hold on. I think Dutch. Come on. You're not gonna tell me that. Okay, be honest though. You didn't start dating him because of your line of work. Didn't it pique your curiosity how crazy an alcoholic he is?
No, not even remotely.
Not even remotely. Oh, okay.
Well, then why did you start dating me? Was it for the paper?
Wait, for the paper like the way black people say it, like money, or for the paper like to write a paper? Oh no, paper. I'm probably with an A. I don't want
Right.
I don't want them to get beat up.
Kelly?
What?
Come on, be honest.
Why did you start dating me then?
What's the title of the thesis? A drunk and a loser? What's it called? What's it called? Handsome but empty-headed?
I don't. That's so mean.
What's it called? Rugged but dumb as a rock?
I'm right here, dude.
I know.
I mean, Joel's pretty open about the fact that he only started dating me because his family made him. So maybe,
What?
Hold
on.
Yeah, I was kind of forced. I told this on the air. I was kind of forced into
You were
it.
forced to date her?
Pretty much. My
Yeah.
my family likes her more than me.
Oh, well, I mean, that makes sense.
Well, I agree with them.
I agree with him.
I've
too.
also heard of people dating therapists because they want to figure out what's wrong with them.
Ooh, Dutch, are you dating?
Yeah,
dating
you
her?
guys are
Hold
looking
on.
at me like I have the bad intentions. He's the one who
That
could be
is-
getting free.
boy.
therapy.
Maybe it's free therapy. Yeah.
Is
free
this a
counseling.
cry for help, Dutch?
Okay, first of all, who tells the other person that they're more wrong in their life than anybody else? Me or you?
What was that?
No one understood what he said. I have
No,
no idea what he said.
Okay.
He's
Who's
spinning
the
out of
one,
control.
Kelly
He's
or
losing
me?
it.
I
Who's
wouldn't
the one
answer
who
that
tells the other one
question.
that they're wrong more?
That sounds like a loaded question. Don't do it.
It's not worth it.
Don't do
it's not
it.
worth it. It's not worth
Not worth your relationship.
It's not
That's the
worth
thing, is that I'm not looking for you to tell me that I'm wrong or that you can fix me. I'm trying to fix you more or less.
That sounds like a
Sounds like
country
you're trying to
song.
triangulate somebody.
Oh.
Triangulate? So you're saying I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it's when you're
Phil
like
Jackson
trying to
her?
like.
Is it like a wrestling
Nah.
move or something? Get behind
be.
him, grab him with the
Could be.
legs.
No, explain, Dr. B.
Basically, triangulation is when you're trying to get somebody else on your side, or kind of look at the argument to make it more positive on yourself.
Ooh, Dutch, are you triangulating, bro?
I still don't
Do
understand.
you
what
even
just said.
triangulate, bro?
Yeah, fuck you, Kelly. I'm Team Dutch.
See, right there,
Thank
it just
you.
happened.
Yeah, Kelly was trying to do that.
just
That's right. That's
happened.
what's happening right there.
It just happened.
I think what's really happening here is Joel's parents wanted Joel to have therapy but didn't want to pay for it or tell him anything, so they pushed
That's
her.
Boom.
If you know I have a Dutch family, and in Europe, they're considered the Jews of Europe. Like, we're considered like the cheapest people in the world.
But
so
aren't
that
the
wouldn't
Hold
be
on,
far off.
hold on a
My
second.
parents are cheap.
Aren't the Jews of Europe?
No. Like, as far as like the amount of cheap jokes you get here in America, as far as Jews go, Dutch people get it way worse.
No, that's
Not like how Irish people are considered the Mexicans of Europe.
Really, are they? I didn't know that. I really
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know that.
No, they are.
Hey,
Oh, well.
don't talk about the Irish like that.
You know what? You're just, I don't.
That was great.
That was
As a Jew, I find this very interesting.
that was so belittling, Joel.
It was the most
Welcome to
dismissive.
my life.
Welcome to my life. Oh,
Joel, are you dismissive of your girl?
Be honest. Does he own a pair of white
I'm
sunglasses?
dismissive of Irish people is what it is.
No, be honest, Kelly. Does he own white sunglasses? I need to know.
No, she does.
No, but I do.
Girl, that's fine. He would look like Pitbull.
He has worn them, but only in the car.
How many
Right.
Von Dutch hats does he have?
0.
Aw, come on, Dutch.
I have a bunch of hats, but they're all like sports related. I don't have any like Von Dutch hats. So, but
okay. Well, let's get the therapist.
either
off
way,
the
hold on,
phone.
real quick,
Yeah.
Kelly. You got big boobs. What's the whole deal? Do you have any other takes aside from what we've talked about with the whole Angelina Jolie mastectomy thing?
Oh, the only thing I had read was that before the mastectomy, she went through procedures to, like, basically have her not lose her nipples. So I guess she took some extra steps to get that done.
It's important.
That's all I knew
You gotta
about
have
it.
those nips.
And what steps were those?
She had him cryogenically frozen like in Demolition Man.
Oh.
Yeah, they were put on ice for a little while.
But one of
Got
them,
Han Solo'd.
but one of them knew the code, and one of the nipples escaped and started beating up people. It had a yellow mohawk. Simon Phoenix. I'm referring to.
I
Simon
love when you
Phoenix.
explain your.
I'm referring to Simon Phoenix. You're not even gonna back me up, Dr. B? Jesus Christ!
I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Dr. B
Demolition
doesn't
Man?
know how to use the 3 seashells.
You don't want Demolition Man. Shut up.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh my God! Come on, go
I
watch
haven't
Demolition Man.
Now, had you made like a cryogenic freezing reference to Han Solo, maybe we'd be on board with you.
Oh, is that the movie where Sylvester Stallone was frozen? He was a cop and came back in the future, and everything was more realistic. And
Yes.
Yes.
oh, okay, then yes, I have seen it.
Well, then forget. I give
The
up.
Arnold Schwarzenegger Presidential Museum.
Yes, thank you. Mitch has seen it. I give up
What?
on all you guys. You guys are a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, let's go to Taco Bell. You down?
Oh my God, I'm
$12.
down.
That's not my name.
I'm so down for Taco Bell.
I'm looking forward to pulling tacos out of a Doritos bag.
Oh my God, Marie, go get Taco Bell.
$12 for 12.
Go get Taco Bell. It's open 24 hours. Go.
Right, but we still have like 15
Who
minutes.
cares?
on
I'm
the show.
hungry now. Fine, finish your stupid show.
Verdict says everything Dutch does is a cry for help. I don't know if that's accurate.
Yeah, it is. Brett, would you say Dutch is it's a cry for help?
Sure, why not?
There you go. That's
Sure, why not? Okay, everyone else is piling on top of the poor guy. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you agree with it too now?
Me? No.
I think what you're doing is called deferring. I mean, I don't know.
Deferring. I was saying it like from his. Now I'm getting mad.
Deflecting.
Whoa! Now you're getting mad. That's a stage. That's a stage of denial. If I would say anything more than anything. I mean, I don't know though.
I love the fact we have two therapists on the phone, and you're the one giving out.
Because it's the funniest one.
It's fine. Look, I think what you have, I believe it's called an industry, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, you tell me if I'm wrong or right, douchebagitis.
That's going to be in the next DSM.
DSM-5.
So look
Yeah,
out
the
for that.
DSM-5.
Yeah.
What's a DSM?
It's like the Bible of
Diagnostic
mental health.
Oh, just both of you say it at the same time.
Well, hold on a second. You
Diagnostic
both?
Statistical Manual.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
there's
the
a
Bible of
douchebaggery chapter in that?
I don't know. I haven't read the new one.
Well, I'm sure they don't call it douchebaggery, but I'm sure being a douchebag is probably a chapter.
You know, Dutch is one of those. But Dutch is so messed up. He's an alcoholic, and Dutch is one of those alcoholics. When he does try to get clean, his thing is gonna be like, "No, dude, I only drink wine now." Even though he's gonna drink like 5 bottles a day, his thing's gonna be, "Dude, I don't do hard liquor anymore." He's gonna be one of those drunks. It's like, "I don't do hard liquor, bro. I only drink beer." Like fucking 40 cases. You're still a drunk, asshole. Oh, you drink wine now? Good for you. It's out of a box. You're an alcoholic.
I just drink Zimas now.
Oh, really?
I just take Jello shots.
Yeah,
That is a.
Could you imagine that?
That is hilarious. That is
That's
a
the only thing I
weird.
make.
That is a weird. That's a weird addiction.
I'm so sick of Jello, but I need to get drunk.
No, Dutch only
Could you
does
imagine if
body
I said
shots.
to you guys, no, I stopped drinking. I only drink Jello shots.
What?
You would all just pause and be like, "What?" But that takes like a couple hours to make. So you make like a whole lot the night before. Like, what's
What are you
your
doing?
It
How do
sounds
you-
incredibly inconvenient.
You always have
He
a
only
bunch.
makes one at a
drinking.
time.
You're not drinking. You're technically eating. So that's
true.
how he gets.
That's
the
how he goes
loophole.
around it.
And not only that, but he has very strong cheek muscles now from having to do the thing.
right?
And there's those little paper containers all over his bedroom.
He has just mounds of Dixie cups ready.
Yeah, those little paper Dixie cups everywhere.
Where you only ever see them in the dentist's office.
It's turned on me.
Well, actually, now I think we're just talking about Jello shots.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was.
But either way, all right. Angelina Jolie's tits. You guys have anything else as far as that goes that you can inform us on?
Well,
Not you, stupid. The doctors.
I want to know what's the percentage cutoff between when it's a good decision to cut them off preventively and when it's not. Like 50-50. Do you do it?
6%.
Mm.
You have a 6% chance of
I
getting breast
deal with
cancer.
everything above the neck.
Cut
I
'em
don't
off.
know anything below the neck.
But you're a doctor.
Yeah, you'd only know if it's a bad decision if you ended up getting cancer.
Yeah, see, there you go.
And then you're kind of screwed.
What if, and I don't know if this is how cancer works.
This is a big if.
What if you were going to have breast cancer, but you got a mastectomy, and so then the cancer just went down south, and you got like lung cancer or something?
Or clit cancer.
Does it work that way?
No one knows for
I
sure.
don't think so.
No one knows.
No, but the genetic testing Angelina Jolie got, I read, also said she was at like 50% risk for ovarian cancer, which is what her mom actually died of. But she did not get rid of her ovaries because she likes having babies too much. That's what I'm guessing.
But
Now, hold on. If you
Well, she
got rid of
rents
all that,
most
is
of
that
them.
considered a hysterectomy?
No, hold on. Western Echoes in the chat room says, medically speaking, there's one good thing about Jolie's mastectomy. There will never be a Tomb Raider 3. That's not true. It is coming out. It's Tomb Raider 3, The Flatlands.
Jesus.
It's where she goes and only.
You've been sitting on that for a little while,
It's where
haven't you?
she goes to the beach and she can only wear one-piece bikinis.
The worst.
I'm sorry. Come on, guys, stop. Be serious here. Everybody.
I'd be more willing to, especially if I were Angelina Jolie and adopting African babies all over the place. I'd be more willing to get rid of my ovaries.
All over the place. Just picking them up. I'll take you and you and you. Just throwing them in a
it's not
fucking
an Easter egg hunt, Marie.
in a duffel bag. She just throws them in a duffel bag and brings them home.
To her, it is.
So yeah, you're right. To her, it is an Easter egg hunt.
Look, honey, I found another one. Can we keep it?
That's got to be the worst, man. That's got to be like a concentration camp when you walk in there and you're the one lucky survivor that gets to eat for the rest of your life, while the rest of them have to stay there. How many does she walk by that she doesn't adopt? You know what? Like the left behinds, like
Any white ones, apparently.
Oh, that's true. Well, it is a lot easier to get a black baby, though. I mean, that's for sure.
Now I'm thinking about it. None of my parents adopted white kids.
Maybe they don't like you.
Maybe there aren't as many to choose
There's-
from.
You got an Asian brother, right?
Yep. Asian, Brazilian, Hispanic, and black.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
You're like you really are like a McDonald's commercial with all the diversity.
Well, that's the greatest thing is I can make any racial or politically incorrect jokes. I can
Not
make,
Indian.
aside from Indian
And Canadian.
And well, fuck Canadians. Sorry, Steve.
Can't do Switzerland
And
jokes.
Jewish jokes. I can't make those. But everything else, I'm good.
Can't do
But your sister's dating a Jewish guy now, so.
Oh, that's right. Yes, thank you, Kelly. That's right.
Like Orthodox?
I bet you don't know any Aborigines.
They're not real
Aboriginal
people.
who's?
Come on, we all know that.
Aboriginal words.
Okay, that's kind of funny on a couple levels.
I'm gonna get a beer.
That's a thinking one.
earned the beer. I earned it.
Royce drops the mic and walks away like he's a black rapper at the Apollo. Good job, buddy.
He just gave himself a beer and a cookie.
I like how he rewards himself.
Well, we had
Well,
cookie.
Kelly and Dr. B, thank you guys for for filling us in on all things
No problem.
related. So, hey, by the way, B,
Yeah, what's up?
can we keep you on call? Can you actually answer your phone next time we have doctor questions?
Yeah, sure. Anytime. Give me a call.
All right, buddy. Cool.
All right,
man. Thanks for calling in, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Kelly. I'll talk to you soon. So
don't worry.
anyways.
Prince Harry just went to visit the Sandy fucking wreckage. Now.
No, dude, he was actually in Colorado this weekend. He was in Colorado Springs, like my town, for whatever reason.
Did you jerk him off?
Yes, I did.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Nothing better than a royal jerk off.
True. That's a sound drop if I've heard one, by the way.
It's the weirdest
That
question.
is a sound drop if I've heard one, though. That was
Well-
clean and everything.
Royce, what were you saying the other day on Facebook about the Sandy Hook needing to like blow up their school and rebuild
my
it?
God. Okay. I was gonna save this for Hippo Juice, but fuck it. Well, we have 9 minutes. No,
Nah, save it there. How much
9
time do you think
minutes.
it's gonna
That's plenty of time to fill.
yeah, but I really wanted to talk
You
about
really,
it.
okay,
Go
fine.
for it. Go for it.
You want me to talk about it? Okay, fine. Okay.
The only thing I got is showing a video of the first pitch ever.
Yeah, I saw that one.
The ending of How I Met Your Mother. I was going to spoil that for everybody. A guy who went on a rampage with a bulldozer.
We'll talk about the Sandy Hook tomorrow. Spoil How I Met Your Mother.
Did you want to do that?
We like spoiling things for other people.
Fuck them. Spoil it. What happened?
I've never even really seen the show, but do it.
Well, the thing is, you thought
No,
it would
I get
be
the
like
premise. I know the premise. I know what it's about. You spoil it. Go ahead.
Do they explain how they met his mother?
Yeah. Do they finally get? Okay, who was his mom?
And they actually tied it up better than like that of Lost. Like all the clues they were giving for all the seasons, all tied together in the best in the last thing. It is. Let's see. It is the actress Kristen, but it's spelled in this.
Stewart.
I hate this. No, Kristen Milotti, but Kristen is spelled Christin.
What?
Christin. Kristen.
Oh,
Kind of like Tristan, but Kristen.
I've seen her before.
I've never. Yeah, right. So apparently she's been on 30 Rock, The Good Wife, also nominated for a Tony in her performance for The
All right,
Ones.
but why is this a spoiler? Who cares?
Well, apparently
It's a
everyone
comedy
thought
show,
it was
so who
going to be Robin. That was like the big thing. If you watch the show at all,
Right, I know
everybody's
it.
like, it's got to come back around to her because it's been the girl has been on and off dating for the longest time, and all that kind of good stuff. But apparently, it is some random bitch that nobody knows, and that was the whole spoiler thing, and that all the fans were let down because they thought it'd be like one of the reoccurring characters.
So she's supposed to be somebody's mom in this show?
Well, the whole point of the show is that
For some
every
reason,
episode's-
Bob Saget is the voice of this dude that looks nothing like Bob Saget.
But and the thing is that the guy who's Ted, who's the
Sounds
voice of that
nothing
guy,
like Bob
could have
Saget.
totally just voiced it over himself because he was a 30-year-old when the show started. So I don't know why they had Bob Saget doing it, but the whole thing is narrated by him talking to his kids on the whole story of how they met their mother. So 9 seasons later, you finally meet them. And let's see, at the end of she was shown get on the train. Hold on a second.
Oh, so the entire series of How I Met Your Mother was a story building up to a dad telling his kids how he met their
How
mother.
he met exactly.
Gotcha.
Sounds really boring.
It's actually a funny show. I like it just because Neil Patrick Harris steals the whole thing. He's really funny, and Jason Segel's pretty good in it too. So if you guys are a
that's
fan
because
of either of those
that's
two.
because he's a seabird.
No, Royce.
You said Jason's a seagull, right? Jason the seagull.
Shut up! I'm trying to be funny.
I don't know what you gotta do that for.
It was pretty awesome. Royce never gets bombed.
I don't because
I
I have
think
I have
that was a-
I
that was a-
have the
that was a
missile.
John bomb, if
I
I
have
heard
the
one.
missile
Hold on a second.
defense.
Shut up, shut up.
No.
It's a John bomb!
Okay, fine, but you know what? You know what though? I'm gonna revive the '80s missile program that Reagan started, the Star Wars, right here. This one's Star, this one's Wars, and I'm gonna drop those missiles right out of the air. You're not gonna hit me, bro. You're not gonna. '80s reference first off, Reaganomics reference. That fucking gets extra bonus funny points.
I'll give you one for that.
Anyway,
You had too much of an explanation for it.
you explained this.
I hope that you were pointing at
Royce
your
is showing
penis.
he's showing
His balls.
his balls.
Burr balls.
Burr balls.
Merballs.
Merballs.
That's what mermen have.
Merman pop.
Merman pop. I love that movie.
Underrated movie, by the way.
Governor Christie might have had lap band surgery, but he still looks like a fucking walrus.
He looks weird, dude.
He looks like a fucking walrus.
He's supposed to be a fat guy. I don't. Yeah.
And why does he got
I
to
know
wear
he's
his
making a
pants
run
so
for
high?
presidency, but Jesus, he looks weird.
Why does he got to wear his pants so high? Look at that. He looks like
They are-
Dr. Robotnik.
They're like 6 inches south of his nipples. What is he doing?
He wears his clothes like Fred from I Love Lucy wears his clothes.
That is true. Oh my God, that's fucking perfect. Yes, you're right.
That's a joke for the older audience.
I'll
if
post
you
a
watch
picture,
that.
Fred. Hold on. I got it.
Or the Nick at Night.
Oh my God, it is fucking picture perfect. You're
Yes, it
absolutely
is.
right. Oh
Wow.
my God. Here's
Good
a picture of
grief.
Fred from I Love Lucy. Look at that. It's fucking perfect. That is exactly how he wears his pants.
Wow.
I just posted a picture. You can definitely see it.
Jesus.
I'm sure that has to do with he's overweight, so they probably make overweight pants where they have that extra bulge in that area to keep for the the front bum that's happening. And so it's probably just all this extra fabric, and you can't sag that.
Right.
The thing is that, like, if you look above his belt, he doesn't look fat from there. It's these guys who have the fat, and it all rests at the bottom part of their tummy, like where it just sags like old man balls. Like it's like gravity just sucks all their fat to that area, so they have to pull it up over that. Otherwise, yeah. Could you imagine if he had his belt like under that?
You wouldn't see it. It would fold over.
Yeah, you wouldn't see his belt. You wouldn't see anything.
It'd be just like, how is he holding up his pants? I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's awkward fat.
He is pretty awkward fat.
So when do you think they're going to reboot I Love Lucy? Because you know it's going to happen. I guarantee you it's going to happen.
They already did the Honeymooners with black people, so.
Yeah.
Hold on. What black guys are going to redo I Love Lucy?
I'm going to say Method Man and Red Man.
As Ricky and Lucy?
and Ricky and Lucy. No?
Well, that'd be a little awkward. I mean, do you think either who would be Lucy?
Red Man.
The Wendy's lady.
But she's
annoying and redhead.
Yeah, but she doesn't look anything like Lucy.
Doesn't matter.
I'm trying to think. Are there any like really big redheaded actors aside from like, let's say, okay, Christina Hendricks comes to mind. She's a girl from
Mad Men.
Amy.
You're right.
Not Amy.
I only watched the sci-fi version of Mad Men, Grumpy Guys.
Who was the girl? Who was the girl from Wedding Crashers?
Isla Fisher.
Yes.
Isla Fisher.
Now hold on, is she a real redhead or she just dye her hair
No,
that
she's-
way?
I think she's a real redhead.
Okay, because Lucy was a real redhead.
Yeah, Western Echo
So-
says Nicki Minaj is another real redhead.
Oh, I didn't realize
Really?
that. I didn't realize you could be black and a redhead at the same time.
You're
Thank you,
racist.
Western Echo.
That's racist.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh my God, fucking Google, you fucking dick. Yes, obviously I'm still on the call because I'm using it, you fuckface. Sorry.
The only people who understood what you just said were me and Mitch.
Google Hangouts fucking sometimes could be a total tit.
Yeah.
I really like the sounds it plays, though. They're really good.
All
I
right.
mean, like it sounded like every time you put your mouse
Every
cursor
time you
over
do
it, sounds like
anything.
you're ringing a doorbell.
Bing. That's not my name.
That was something that happened off air where I lost my goddamn mind
Yeah, I know.
a couple weeks ago. But either way,
Why are you better?
why are you better?
Why are you better? No, Mitch, why are you better?
I am better than you because my tits are still mine.
There you go.
Jesus.
Marie, why are you better?
I'm better than you because I made an old-timey reference that I wasn't born to know.
Good point.
Royce?
Royce?
I am better because of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. It's my arms.
Okay, you know what? You can't do this every week. Where
Yeah,
you just
I can do
name
whatever I want every
guns.
week. I do whatever I want, and I'm doing it right now. It's happening, bro. Dutch, why are you better, my friend?
I am better than you because I was the only one who was able to come up with a redheaded celebrity that was equal to that of Lucy.
Yeah,
So
well,
my
not
Isla
Conan.
Fisher reference wasn't good enough for you?
She's not a real redhead. She just dyes her hair that way.
How do you know that?
Believe me, I know. I have a redhead fetish. She's not a real redhead.
I don't know.
Suck it.
Okay, fine.
Jeez, fine.
Fine.
That was an
whatever.
awkward finish.
Bye, guys.
I thought you guys would like,
Yeah, I guess see you.
Well,
Whatever.
what-
Tomorrow, Hippo Juice.
When you insult
7
us.
p.m. tomorrow,
Yeah.
Hippo Juice. More like radio.
Thank you, Royce.
.com. Check us out tomorrow. Right after Hippo Juice is the Red Show, so stay tuned for them then also.
And by the way, if anybody could help me out, I'm trying to get the band Cruella to do an interview with the show, and I'm not getting a whole lot of response. So
By the
maybe
way,
some Twitter help would help with
Need
that.
some more Dalmatians.
Somebody on the airplane today was wearing a Paramore shirt, and I thought of you, Dutch.
Why would you think that?
I don't know.
More like Para
Don't you like
won't.
Paramore? Sounds like a band you like.
Para were famous.
Para will.
When?
Para.
All right.
Para
Thanks,
how?
everybody.
More like
See you
pair
guys-
pants.
Paramoo.
See you guys next week.
No,
on
I'll
Dutch.
see you next week. Don't tell me what to do. We won't be here next week. We'll be in Hawaii.
Mexican. 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 Mexican.